I liked the song at the time. It like wasn't
Yeah.
like I don't know. I was like, I thought of that song. I was like,
I'm back live. All right, nobody tell me anything's fucking wrong. I spent like $300 between now and last week to fucking fix this shit. Now I get all this other shit happening, like my
no
fucking
one is
mouse
mad
cursor.
at you.
I've
No one
never
is mad
had
at
my
you.
mouse cursor go missing before, ever. Even fucking everything. It wasn't even on like the Chrome.
No one
It
is
was the whole
mad.
thing.
No one is blaming
I'm
you.
mad.
No one's.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
Maybe we should just call it.
Maybe we should just play D&D. Let's just play D&D.
Maybe we should just call it what it is. A bunch of baloney.
That's a bunch of baloney. What are you gonna do? That's life.
That's
Let's
life.
stick with that.
That's my boy Frank. All right. Let me get my bearings again, because now I'm fucked up. You try to do something nice for people, huh? Try to do something nice and do a nice thing and have some fun with your friends. And you know what? All you get is a bunch of shit thrown right back at you.
Yeah, we haven't lost a single viewer, so
Sure.
don't stress, man.
I don't care about these guys.
Not a
All right, we're back. I got
perfect-
everything situated. There's no problems. Everybody thinks I look cool. Everybody likes Joel's wine. Everybody likes Oki's hair. Everybody likes Andrew's hat.
demeanor, overall spiel.
Yeah. Oh no, we're done with the spiel. So we've just arrived in Little Triumph, right? We finished wrapping up last session, so we'll just get it started from here. And you guys kind of notice that the town seems a little abandoned at the edges, and you can't really tell what's going on. And as you pull closer into town on your cart, it's really dark. I'm sure you guys have some sort of light coming. And as you guys approach the actual bridge itself, this man comes up to you and kind of meets you about right there as you guys start kind of pulling in. And you know, right here in this little area here, there's a large crowd of people. And by large, I mean 40 to 50. Not like, you know, it's not a fucking party, but it's a wide variety of different types, kind of orcs and rat folks, almost exclusively. About a 50-50 mix. The rat folks stand to about the knee, you know, about the hips of the orcs. And this rat folk approaches you, meets you kind of with his arms crossed behind his back. And he goes, greetings. Welcome to Little Triumph. My name is Zupovin Delba. Who might you guys be?
I'm Octavius Storm, Lord Protector of the Tinder Coast and the Water King.
Oh, that's Lord, huh? Where might you come from, Lord Octavius Storm?
Based out of Mac Cloud. That's actually why we're here.
His kind of eyebrow raises when you say Matt Cloud.
We're looking for stone. You got stone?
We have a quarry, yes, just up there to the northeast a little bit, but it's currently out of sorts.
I'm sorry, I missed your name. You said Zabina?
Zupovin Delba.
Zapovin. Blessings of Ray Harakti be upon you. My name is Father Malachi McMurtry. Now, I'm just quick to ask here, what seems to be the story of this gathering of folk over here? Seems to be some sort of situation.
Well, you've come at a little bit of an unfortunate time. We are currently having a funeral.
Oh.
A little late for a funeral.
Well, it's a tradition we have here. Funeral starts when the sun goes down and we mourn till the morning, till it rises.
Do you guys want to go to a funeral? I look to my crew.
Zapovin, I'm never one to assume the faith of one. However, I happen to be a priest of Ray Harakti. Would you like me to help oversee the funeral and just, you know, give rights to the bearer of the silver flame?
I do not want to be rude and deny your offerings. This is a village of multiple different faiths, almost amalgamated together. I know that where you come from, they're a little bit more hegemonious, but here it's... I will accept your offer. I'm sorry, can I get your name?
My name.
What do I refer to you as?
Father Malachi McMurtry.
Father Malachi, yes, if you could oversee these. We have recently given the body to the swamp, and now we are in the way to see if the spirits contact us. Whatever offerings you wish to do, I would welcome, but I just asked you to have some sort of, how do I say, social tact about it.
Tact is my middle name. Literally, it is my middle name, so I will take care of that. Don't you worry. I appreciate you being accepting of my faith, and I have no problem with your own unique amalgamation of things. I understand the world is different places, and that Rei Harakdi has many different manifestations.
If you would like to help, I suggest that first you go talk to the listener.
I'll do that right away. I'm going to look towards Mr. Creep and Octavius and just explain, like, I think Rei Harakdi has his own path for me right now, and I need to follow that. If you gentlemen don't mind, I'm going to go take care of this.
I'll follow your lead. I've never been to a funeral before. I've never known anyone that died or been to a funeral.
Well, that's
Mr.
lucky.
Creep, you want to come along?
Yeah, I'll check it out. It sounds kind of cool.
All right. So as kind of Zapovin kind of points and kind of leads a little bit, you see a man standing in front of the fire that is dressed like this. He appears to be a rat folk, but he is wearing the skull of a rat folk over his head.
Is this normal, Malachi?
And he is in front of the fire, kind of orchestrating events. Even if I can just... You know what? I'll just drop some tokens for you guys. This was a 2-minute tabletop map as well, if you guys are... If anybody is curious. Let me give you guys control of your tokens real quick. And he appears to be talking in... remember how when I was doing languages for this, I told you guys I was mixing some of the stuff up with the common languages? So if any of you guys can speak Halfling, that is the equivalent of the rat folk language in this. Who is this again? Do any of you guys speak Halfling?
Nope.
All right. It is going to be called...
No, and I can never imagine I would ever willingly take Halfling as a language. As a D&D
Halflings are
player.
cool. I don't understand why you've always hated Halflings. They're
Dude,
really
have you
cool.
seen- Okay, open up the PHB and
No,
look at
I
that
know the
character
picture
art.
you're talking about. He's holding the
Yeah.
harp and he's smiling.
It's
It's a
terrible.
nice picture. I like halflings.
And-
They just
No.
like to have fun.
They're so short.
Yeah.
Joel's the one who said that he'd hate to live in the Shire.
Oh no! Not only that, I would burn the Shire down. I lived in the Shire. You understand that, right? I grew
Yeah,
up
you
in
told-
basically
Dude.
the Shire.
Okay, your fucking hometown is not the fucking Shire, dude.
You've been.
I've been
It's a
there.
shitty-
It's a field. It is not the fucking Shire.
Joel sat
Just
there reading
compared
books
your
under
fucking
trees just like
hometown to
Frodo
the Shire.
in
That's
the
because
fucking...
you like the Shire. I think the Shire sucks. Everyone there is a dick. They just eat and get loaded.
Yeah. What are
Sounds
you?
terrible.
What would you? What is the Shire missing that you would put?
Doom
Wine,
metal?
I guess. Okay, so
Fucking
Joel is
excellent.
Frodo sitting against a tree in like the suspenders and everything. Instead of the... It's doom metal. It's just wind
Yeah.
hand is blaring throughout
It's
the
way-
fields.
It's way cooler.
All right. So as you guys kind of see this man has his back turned to you. You can't tell if it's a man or a woman. They're draped in a large kind of indigo robe, the big skull over it. And they appear to be speaking in a language you don't understand towards the fire. And with a small flick of the wrist, you see them toss some dust into the fire, and it burns blue for a second, and then goes back to normal. And they speak more, and they throw more in, and it goes back to normal. And the crowd itself of the rat folk and the orcs all appear to be like paying attention and not talking, but like kind of half not paying attention, to kind of give you the image that this is something that's not entirely uncommon.
Oh, strange customs here.
Are you saying that to anybody or yourself?
Just myself. Just
Okay.
out loud.
I'll be honest, I'm not sure about the guy with the skull on his head. Hello, good sir. Blessings of Ray Harakti be upon you. We're just curious. Could you explain the get-up? I'm supposed to do a funeral right here. I just want to make sure I understand your culture and background a little bit more.
Yes. I'm sorry. Who might you gentlemen be?
I'll introduce all three of us.
Okay. Yeah, and she just kind of nods and senses and looks at you. See her kind of look to Zapovin, and he gives a nod. And you can tell from her, and now that she's facing you, it is a woman. And she kind of looks at you guys. He's just like, well, I am Listener Mertepi. I am regaling tales of our ancestors. And I am tossing this type of lavender into the fire, hoping that the spirits answer, give us guidance.
I like how we're making this person explain their shit to us.
Yeah, just kicking the door open on a mosque. What's going on here?
This is how. This is how
You
anthropology students operate. They just kick in. What the fuck are you doing?
Cool bones. They're mine now.
Oh, is this crowd like the whole town is here?
I mean, you would be able to guess that.
Okay, so
It doesn't
Mr.
look like a
Creep-
very large town.
Mr. Creep is gonna kind of walk through the crowd while you guys are doing this, doing like the Assassin's Creed pushing past people on the shoulder. But while I'm pushing through people, I want to try to pickpocket a few people, like 3.
Okay, yeah. As you kind of start walking into the crowd is all encircled around this bonfire, and I don't think you kind of get from the looks that you're getting. You really aren't sure if most of these people have kind of ever seen a dwarf before.
Okay.
And you're
My hood is up, but my build, they're kind of weirded out by. I mean, they can see my beard.
You got the hood up and the beard, and they're kind of wondering like what this guy is about. So go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check as you move through. We'll just do a general sleight of hand check to see how well you do. Jesus.
That's a crit 20, baby.
Yeah. In the way that they've never seen a dwarf before, and they are paying attention to you, they also might just not be aware of the concept of a pickpocket. So as you're brushing by them, they're just like, oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my. Just completely oblivious to the concept of even the crime you're committing. And
Cool.
You're able to pickpocket things that are kind of, you're able to find some gold, throughout everyone's pocket, but you're also able to find a lot of weird odds and ends, a lot of like pouches of tobacco, a lot of, different types of like,
So Jackson marbles.
Jackson.
yeah, Jackson string and you're able to kind of go in. There are some people who appear to be armed. But there's most of what you find is just a few skint pieces of gold. And if you say you're aiming for like 3 of them with a crit 20, go ahead and roll me, let's say 3d10.
Can we all start carrying jacks and or marbles and pieces of string in our pockets?
I don't know why. Oh, not bad. Yeah, you're able to kind of go around and you find 19 gold throughout the pockets.
I think I'm up to 39 pieces of gold now. Because I kept giving all of my gold away.
All right, so after that, what are you guys doing? Listener Mertepi told you that, yeah, she's listening for the ancestors, essentially, to see what the next move is.
All right, when might I be able to perform the rites of Rehirakti, the last rites?
Oh, you're a priest of Rehirakti, huh?
Indeed.
We haven't had one of those come through here in a while.
Well, I originally came from what's the name of the town, the city we're from? I'm sorry.
Benediction.
Benediction. Well, I've come from Benediction. We've recently found ourselves in this area, and I'm just trying to bring the light to this area.
Well, tell me, how are the last rites, or how are those rites typically performed?
All I need is 5 minutes or so just to be able to pray, and after I'm done, then nothing bad can ever happen to that corpse. Meaning, no sort of undead curse or resurrection could be done unwillingly. Couldn't become a zombie.
Give me an insight check.
Sorry, 1 second. Insight. There we go.
Oh, not. The second you say, so no type of undead, you see she freezes up a little bit.
What is it about the undead that might make you kind of uneasy?
Well, and she kind of looks around. Perhaps we should talk more in private. And she kind of, would you just step over here with me? Because right now you guys are standing in front of a ton of people.
Yeah, I'll follow him and nod towards, I guess, do I see Mr. Creep or?
Up to you guys. I forgot to light a candle.
I mean, he's a dwarf in a crowd of orcs.
Yeah.
I think you'd be able to find
probably
it.
notice.
So I'll just nod to you all. If you all want to follow me, you can.
Cool.
Go along with this. It seems like you're back.
I'm going to duck into an alleyway.
There are no alleyways. Look at where you're at. You're in dirt. It's a dirt road.
Are you sure he doesn't find a spaghetti dinner set up there, Branson?
All right, you find a cardboard box, and you're able to put it over your head and walk around on it squat.
Cool. No, I'll...
Yeah, the map's in front of you. Tell me what you want to do on the map. I also gave you control of your
Tokies.
token. Yeah.
I think I will be heading up the road towards the quarry. I want to check that place out.
All right, so she starts kind of heading this way as you guys follow, and she's kind of almost heading to the shrine right here, it appears. All right. And you're heading towards the quarry?
Yes. Yeah, quarry.
All right, so as you kind of... Let me get a... I believe I have a... please tell me I have a token for him. Yes. As you kind of go, you notice, like, towards the quarry, Zupov and Delba starts following you a little bit. Andrew, what is your guy doing?
I wanted to try to sneak over into these woods.
Yeah, you're
and
able
watch
to...
from the trees.
You're able to go into the woods. There's not a lot of undergrowth or anything. It's fairly short. What's up? Oh, I got one.
What time is it again?
It's around 9:15. It's dark.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to go to the woods. It appears that there's no, like, undergrowth or anything like that. It's just kind of trees, and you can tell that the area is a little, like, marshy. There's low places that are still, like, sopping wet. So as you kind of... Let's do Malachi and Mertepi first. She kind of leads you over here. And she kind of, like, gestures for you to, like, go to the shrine, Malachi.
Okay, I'll go along with her.
Yeah.
On the way, I might just mention to her, might not be able to buy any silver powder to complete the ritual. Only like 25 gold pieces worth.
Well, yes, you would be able to do that, but perhaps there's something I want you to see first.
All right.
And she kind of brings you along the path here. There's, like, you notice that there's this little shrine here. There's a couple of little shrines. And you're able to see that, give me, actually, as you look at them, give me a religion check.
Hell yeah. Nine.
They're definitely like religious iconography that you can tell. You can't tell exactly what it's for, but you think that there's different shrines for different icons. So you see one that kind of resembles the phoenix. You see one that kind of resembles like a dragon. You see one that kind of resembles like a kind of crocodile-like beast as you kind of walk by. But you're also able to see, shrines that at the end here, something that resembles a shrine to Drismus and something that resembles a shrine to Reharakti. Definitely crude, something your church would probably never have. But
yeah,
almost,
I'm already thinking blasphemy in my head from seeing the icons that have been built up there.
Yeah.
But he's keeping it inside.
Yeah. Like an homage, at least, to most religious figures that you're aware of, even the ones that you don't know their names or what they represent or anything like that.
Are all the rat folk Baha'i?
Yeah. And she leads you to the central shrine. And what you see is almost these kind of blocky, not like totems, but it almost looks like a different concrete block has been added, and they have inscriptions of different family names on them. And there is a small bowl at kind of the center. What we do here, well, people have come from, wizards have visited us in the past and have said what we do is technically necromancy. We are a little bit hesitant to discuss these practices with outsiders. However, it seems you have bringing it up if you completed your ritual. I'm not sure if we would be able to speak to them ever again. You see, the big orc died, Grogor. We wrapped his body in the ceremonial cloths and we floated him out into the swamp. Our culture, when it requires help or assistance, we go looking for our ancestors in both spirit and physical form to help us. Anything that would prevent us from doing that, well, people are uncomfortable with it.
Right. And while it is not my own practice, I have respect for your practice and I have no problem with it. What I'm suggesting is you're not necessarily making them become undead. You are not desecrating the delicate balance of life and death that Reharakti has set up. You are merely communing with one who was once of this plane. Is that correct?
That is correct. However, we have been able to draw not the physical forms, but ghost-like forms for assistance before.
My ritual would ensure that you'd be able to do that in case a true necromancer was to come around here and create them into an undead creature, an abomination that would then attack your community.
Well, that is always an issue. We recently lost our speaker, and the speaker for a long time served that role as the religious figure who went into the swamp and came back with physical undead rat folk in times of war.
So you did resurrect them as undead?
Yes.
Oh.
Currently there is no one in the village to fill that role, but that man has recently left the village about a year ago.
Well, I don't know how to feel about that exactly. Bringing back your beloved to fight for you. That is interesting. However, I will reserve judgment. What do you make of their disappearance then?
Of the speaker?
Yes.
Well, he joined up with Idmaw Clackshaw.
Now, see, now we're on the same page.
You're familiar with him?
Let's say that we're, yes, familiar. Let's keep it at that for now.
You are aware he was born here, correct?
No, but I began to think it. I know some people around here, they're rat folk. They said they were all from Little Triumph, so doesn't fall too far from the tree.
I am not sure how much Zupovin would want me to tell you. Maybe that's something you should bring up with him.
Well, since we're here talking, one man of the cloth to another folk of the cloth, rat of the cloth. What else could you tell me? Your secret to be safe with me.
About 5 years ago, he came back. He was studying to be a wizard for nearly a decade. Showed up out of the blue. No one had seen him or heard from him in about 10 years before then. And at first, he wanted to learn how to become a druid. He claimed to have given up all forms of the northern world and was disgusted by their practices. Often talked about how much he hated humans. Practices that none of us had really met a human or been around too much humans at that time, so no one really cared. And gradually, over the course of years, he challenged Zupov and Delba's leadership, whereas he essentially wanted to go on the warpath, and Zupovin wanted to begin to work with the humans. And you have to understand, even in the last 5 years, it's been a radical change. We've still struggling to the use of gold, currency, trade. He's built up these docks and has tried to do a lot of stuff, but Eidmaw Clackshaw, a lot of people followed him. About half the town took them into the woods. We hear rumblings every now and then, but they essentially leave us alone. But Speaker Kofali was one of his followers.
Right. Speaker Kofali, you say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, listen. I don't think that I should be doing the ritual if that's what your all's customs are. But know that blessings of Reharakti upon your lost, your beloved, ash to ashes, dust to dust, all that fun stuff. I've got to go catch up with my group. They tend to get themselves into trouble. But I thank you very much for all the information you've given us.
I will go back to the ritual.
Cool. And I'll head back to meet up with them. But
yeah. And she'll kind of resume her spot here. Let's hold you there for a minute. Octavius.
We let Tento's Merc Speaker Kofali. That's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kofali's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Octavius, as you start heading up the path and you're able to see that there is this kind of large hole in the ground, like a gradual incline, and you're able to see just the area itself is pretty rocky as you kind of start heading that way. Zupovin follows you and says, you might not want to go to the quarry right now.
That's interesting, because that's literally the only reason why I'm here. So,
well, I would like to give you a warning if you're determined. It's currently out of sorts. We have no one working at it.
okay, yeah. Give me the rundown. What's up? How can I help?
Are you familiar with a monster known as the Galeb Dur?
No, I am not familiar.
It is a being made completely out of rocks that, when it is not moving, is indistinguishable from a pile of rocks or a large boulder. It grows agitated when people are around and will roll and attack them, and actually can split and create other Galabdurs from itself. It has settled in the quarry after, well, we unearthed it. It immediately killed probably 3 of our workers. Construction on our town has ground to a halt as we've tried to, well, honestly, enlist adventurers to help slay it.
Well, let's just say you're in luck, because me and my gang are maybe the best adventurers in this region.
Oh, well. That's lucky for us, huh?
And let's say that I clear out your problem here. I don't require any payment in silver or gold or whatever you have to offer. if I could clear out your problem, can we get a deal going for stone for our developments in Mac Cloud?
Well, that seems very agreeable. It might take us a while to get transport set up, but it appears that you have a wagon with you that could be the initial shipment. Yeah, that sounds suitable. Tell me, what are you using the stone for?
That's for us to know, and you to just provide the stone and not really ask those questions. But is there a problem? Is there something
No
that
problem.
you
I just
want to be used for?
the region's changing. No one had ever seen a human until 50 years ago, and now they're coming in. I have a small town here of people that I am entrusted to lead, and it's been difficult. You come in presenting as a lord of sorts. I want you to know that if you are building a castle or something of the sorts, I am not intending to stand in your way. However, I am hoping that the friendliness will be mutual, so I can ensure my people will have a home in these swamps.
I have no reason to depose you or your people. I would hope that just our mutual cooperation will bring prosperity to us both. I think my presence here will be very impactful for all of you. Very impactful.
I have heard that the people of the North tend to officiate things with signatures on paper. With my people, it is a cut to the palm and a shaking of hands.
I am immediately take off my my glove. And, I'm gonna my Caio Pinto, please, the knife. And I have Caio Pinto just cut my hand.
Oh, right at it, huh? You see,
Why are you so used to that? Is that okay? Never mind.
how? Because you haven't seen him cut his hand. How badly do you cut your hand?
Let's roll.
Do we see tendon?
Like how bad? How fast are you going in there?
I'm gonna roll a d4, and I'm gonna just determine how much Caio Pinto wants to stab my hand.
How many times has Caio Pinto done this to you?
I take 2 damage to the.
Okay, Caio Pinto kind of. How dare they? I mean, that's like probably this thick cut. Like your hand's gonna bruise as well as bleed from that.
Yeah, I wince, but I accept.
I mean, it's probably just scarred up at this point. Just scar tissue keeps coming out of you.
There's no hesitation on both of our parts.
Yeah, Zupovin does a very small cut. He goes, well, typically we don't do that much, but then he goes in for the handshake.
I accept.
All right, you'll get your stone. Perhaps in time.
All of us.
I am trying to build a little industry here. People have been hunters and gatherers and scavengers and foragers, and we're trying farming, and we're trying to really make this place a real home. I hope that this will be a beneficial partnership. And if you need resources later on, I would be happy to make a deal with you.
Indeed. And if you don't mind, I think I would like to get going as soon as possible.
You should probably wrap that hand up.
Yeah, I'll deal with it. And I'm going to I'll use my lay on hands to just heal myself for the 2 damage that I did, and he watches the wound just like magically heal itself.
We don't have an inn or anywhere. It's currently under construction. But I do invite you to stay in our main building here, River Home. It's essentially, think of it like a a central hub for the entire community. You're welcome to stay there.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll probably rest and we'll probably get to this in the morning.
Okay. Mr. Creep, what are you doing this whole time?
I'm cleaning my boots.
In the woods?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they're pretty muddy.
Just getting all that mud off them at the bottom.
Yeah, so it's completely dark there. You're able to see what you're doing a little bit, but you're also just kind of sitting in the woods cleaning your boots. How bad is Mr. Creep's toenails?
Oh, I mean, he keeps them. I think he takes pretty good care of himself. He's not as. I think his brothers probably make fun of him for being too clean and too well groomed. Another reason why he's like a bitch to them.
I was hoping we were like looking at Branson level toenails.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Sheet cutters.
Brittle. Raptor claws.
Cutting up
I
the
imagine
bottom of your bed.
That's Malachi. He's gonna pop off his shoes and be.
I mean, they're gonna be Midwest as fuck. That's for sure.
All right. Yeah, so you kind of exit from the shrine, Malachi, and you see Zupovan, Delba, and Octavius both kind of giving each other a handshake as this kind of goes on. And
I'll just politely wait to the side until they're done, and maybe just kind of keep an eye out for any sign of Mr. Creep around, and wait for us all together before you.
I would imagine you just don't see Mr. Creep right now.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I'll just wait for
cool.
For them to complete their conversation and give a nice polite nod.
You know, Mr. Creep takes care of his toenails though. And his fingernails, he bites them.
He bites his
He's a biter.
toenails.
I knew
Toenails
you.
and fingernails.
After my conversation with what was his name again? Sorry.
Zupovan, Delba.
After my conversation with Zupovan, I just call out because I kind of instinctively know that Mr. Creep's around. I'm like, Mr. Creep, we have to reconvene. I'm just yelling out. I don't know where he is. I just know he's near.
Really good to do with a rogue.
And yeah, I'm gonna just turn around and reconvene with
Cool.
my companion.
I'm just gonna describe to him like everything that I learned, especially that we killed their speaker, but it's probably a good thing, and that they have some I would deem as blasphemous rituals, but you know, since I am just but your inquisitor, I will not take any action unless it's direct blasphemy to Rei Harakti.
Well, I'll let you know, Malachi. I give you full authority to act however you deem necessary.
You sure you want to do that? I'm just saying. I get a little bit. All right.
I've named you my Grand Inquisitor. I trust you in religious matters. You've taught me so much.
Images of places just burning flash through Malachi's head, just as he calmly stands there.
And cinders.
Just flesh burning.
Real quick, I will let you know as you kind of think about undead stuff. Undead stuff is disliked by the church, but not nearly to the extent of the Church of Gerismus, which is like
they're really
vehemently anti-undead. Really, the only undead that that the Church of Rei Harakti fixates on, the Church of Light, is they hate vampires for obvious reasons. Any kind of like darkness-oriented stuff like that.
Dork-thoughted.
I would say. Okay, quick question, because you said the church also deals with diamonds, right? So we do resurrections, like the Church of Rei Harakti.
Yes.
The
Church of Gerismus, it is even like a non-undead resurrection is forbidden.
Okay.
If you die and you're a member of the Church of Gerismus, you're dead. To ever come back is like blasphemy, even if you are a healthy human type.
Oh, you're not healthy if you're dead.
Well, if you get resurrected, you're not undead, but you were resurrected. It's illegal, or it's blasphemy to even be resurrected. Whereas the Church of Light regularly practices resurrection.
Well, guys, do you want to?
What's up, fellas? I appear just behind Octavius.
We'll catch him up on everything.
Yeah,
I'm sure Octavius, you'd explain what happened, what our plan is.
Yeah, with the quarry, and I think that we should probably deal with their situation. Be a
Yep.
token of goodwill, and we'll get what we want. So it's a win-win.
Works for me. By the way, just keep anything about the Seeker on the DL. We did let Ten Toes do what he did with him, so
I don't see anything good coming from letting
no. Although they do seem a bit confused as to whether or not it was a good thing, and I'm not sure. A lot of the people who were followers of Idma Clackshaw have already seemed to have left, so we should be okay here. Still, maybe keep that piece of information down.
We should probably continue to watch your back. It seems like Idma Clackshaw has. We don't know if he has any spies here still. He would be stupid not to keep somebody to keep tabs on this place.
Rest?
Yeah, let's rest. We'll go to the place that he suggested, I suppose. Yeah, let's rest up for the night.
Cool. As you guys kind of come in, it's very like, it almost looks like rural, like kind of Japanese kind of, with like the very like thin reed floors, and you kind of step in. It's like a wide open floor plan, but just really cushions on the ground. There's not like couches or furniture. There's like a small area. As you walk in, there are people moving in and out, but it is like a small area for cooking. And then there are almost just like 4 comfortable bedrolls just sprayed
like
out on
tatami?
the room to the side.
Bad.
Nice.
And as you guys kind of settle down, Sai kind of like has been following you the entire time. Is like, you notice Sai's been almost wearing a hood, just kind of following, trying to stay on, out of the high. And he kind of goes, if you guys don't mind, I think I need to take care of something, if you don't mind.
You gotta take a leak? Go ahead, just go outside. There's trees.
Now a little bit more personal, but I'll
Take a leak, man. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'm gonna go take a leak. And you see him kind of scuttle off.
Mr.
Hey,
Creep's on
Sai,
face a
hey,
little
Sai.
bit more personal. He made like a kind of a stink face at him, like,
Hey, Sai, before he goes out, can I just say,
Yeah.
don't do anything stupid.
No, I should probably tell my parents I'm here.
Oh. Well, let me guess. You were one of those that ran out with Idma Clackshaw?
Yeah.
Do you want support? We're here for you, man.
I think if I show up, no offense with outsiders, then they'll have more. I don't know what they'll think, because they're just going to be pissed.
you want to give them some money? He could give you some money to give them.
I mean, I guess I could give them some money, right? Yeah, sure.
You pay them 5 gold pieces.
I'm going to give him 10.
Not going to give him shit.
Okay.
Didn't expect that at all, Joel.
All right. Thank you guys. I'll catch
Tell
up
them
with
that
you.
you've been working hard.
I'll catch up with you in the morning, or maybe like in 30 minutes if they're mad. And you see him kind of scurry off.
He's a nice guy.
Indeed. I'm glad we have him as an ally. As I fall asleep, I just shake my metal can that has no opening and sounds like it's filled with
I
spiders.
forgot we did the
Yeah.
the item
This is
roll
how
at the
it's
beginning.
like a-
Jesus.
Asthma thing.
That's such a weird fucking. I've
It
never
was the-
shook anything around. Is this thing filled with spiders?
Is that your trinket?
It was the one toy my father gave to me when I was a child and never gave me anything else.
Damn, I don't know if I wrote down my trinket. I'll have to figure that out.
We all did
So-
the D100 rolls. I remember.
Yeah, I know. I have it written down somewhere, I think.
We
I'll try to find it.
So we're all gonna rest here.
Yeah, it's around 10 o'clock now. It's pretty late.
So I imagine this room is like tatami flooring almost with like the bedrolls and stuff. So
What-
Mr. Creep is gonna take off his newly cleaned boots and like leave them at the door, and he's gonna insist the other guys do it too.
Yeah, I'm having my my squire Fabricio.
You were like greaved, like giant, like armor
Yeah.
greaves,
He's
like
taking off
boots that
all
are-
my armor and I'm putting on my PJs, but I'm leaving my helmet on still.
Wait. Describe your PJs.
They're blue and striped.
blue and what?
Blue and striped, like blue and white stripes.
Okay. Are they horizontal or vertical stripes?
Vertical.
Okay.
And when I take off my greaves, you see that I have heart-shaped underwear on.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Not heart-shaped, heart symbols on my underwear.
No, we got it. We got it. Yeah.
No, we got it. Yeah.
Very nice. Joel, what about when you take out? What kind of shoes does Malachi wear?
The pointiest black leather shoes.
Do they have?
They come
like
to a dangerous point.
With like what are those? The metal bits on the top?
Like the pilgrim buckle thingy.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he wears. He takes them off, but not his socks, and he just sleeps in his priest clothes.
I don't imagine Malachi stinks.
No.
Except maybe like cigarettes.
Only non-believers stink.
Joel,
I'd imagine he smells like cigarettes.
okay,
All right,
you say, Branson?
you're at
Check-
Charles territory.
here, check the fucking. Okay, is it like that?
No.
Okay, because I thought the way you were describing them, I thought, okay, Joel's the young pope. He's the young pope.
Give me a second.
Yeah, that's the shoes from the young pope. So I thought that was like what you were gonna be. All right, as you guys kind of go to sleep, get Joel caught up on this later. It's not that too important. As you guys kind of go to sleep, you guys hear the ritual kind of going on.
They look like this.
Ooh.
Joel, yeah, like those are Malachi shoes.
Oh,
No, I found.
yeah,
oh wait,
it's
no,
basically
oh wait, I found them.
This is what I'm holding up.
Yeah. Here, chat. Those are Malachi's shoes.
They're right here.
No.
all right. The young pope wore Dolce and Gabbana loafers apparently, so it's a little different. The young pope's almost a mix between Karai and Malachi. All right. So, you guys start going to sleep.
That's the most roleplay you guys are getting tonight.
Yep.
You guys start sleeping. You hear the kind of incantations being said all night. Like, if you wake up, they're very quiet and demure, and you kind of hear people walking through a little bit, but nobody goes into your, like, set room area. Before you go in, you see your cart's been kind of brought by your major domo to, like, the side of it, and everything kind of sets up. And in the morning, you guys are able to hear, the sounds of the river kind of rolling by. It's a humid day. It feels humid and sticky when you wake up right here on this river. You kind of look to the west a little bit. Let me, actually, I think that's too far to do. I'll do it real quick. You guys, like, look to the west a little bit, and you're able to, let me just do there we go. If you guys kind of look on the world map where you're at, to the west, there really aren't trees. There really aren't that much. It's a straight up, it's a pretty murky swamp for, like, as far as you can see. It's not like, you're at the edge of the forest for sure here.
Okay.
And, yeah, you guys wake up. It's about 8 o'clock. What do you guys want to do?
I think we should get on that, finding that rock thing that you were talking about. If it killed 3 of their people, then we should take care of it sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I think so. We'll I'll leave my
Waitress now.
behind. Yep, we're
What was that you just said, Mr. Creep?
Nothing.
All right, I heard you say something. Never mind.
You know what? Now I gotta take a leak. I'm gonna go get my boots and walk out the front door.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, you guys back in the in front of the river home right there.
How hot is this morning?
It's hot, like 80.
Oh, it's hot.
like
yeah.
like
Okay.
88, like at
Son of a bitch.
88
Like how it's been here lately. Like,
Yeah.
whoo, whoo.
and humid. It's muggy.
All right, Mr.
Sucks.
Creep, I think is gonna start taking off. Like, I'm just gonna get to as many least layers as I can, except just my leather armor.
Yeah.
Like, hood is away and everything. Like, you could just see my hair. I have it braided, but I'm not wearing like my hood and shit and my
Yeah.
cloak. It's way too hot for that.
Yeah,
I'm just cooking in my armor.
it's the hottest day since you guys have been.
I
here.
imagine Malachi just wears his priestly like collar and everything, just sweating through it and like
Yep.
suffering his life and all
Yep.
that. Catholic
I
shit.
mean, life is suffering, so.
That's right.
All right, you guys get outside, and the fire has been put out, and it's pretty quiet. You see a few people down at the docks. You see a few actual rat folks that appear to be like wading in the shallow parts of the river, like fishing, and appears like looking for like oysters and like mussels and stuff like that. And
Ooh,
yeah,
oysters.
what do you want to do?
You guys want to just get to it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get something to eat. All right.
Branson, does that count as a long rest?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
All right, and you guys head towards the quarry.
Yeah.
All right, the
Let's
path
go.
starts kind of descending, and you can tell that the quarry is filled with a little bit of water as you kind of get near it, but nothing crazy. It's all very shallow, but it even feels hotter when you start getting here.
Is it really gravelly here? Is it rough ground?
Yeah. Did it switch over?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it we need control of the token.
Yeah, I'm giving it to you.
Is it difficult terrain around here?
It's narrow, so
I
it
see.
might be in certain areas, but it's not going to impede your movement. But those drops are about 10 feet each. So really nothing where if you jump down you would take any damage, but enough where it would impair your movement. I keep talking and then clicking the things at the same time, so I forget who I'm supposed to give it to. Give me 1 second.
Mr. Creep, do you want to do your scouting
All right.
before we just kind of stomp in there?
Yeah, I mean I'm the smallest, so I can
Narrow.
start heading around. I
God damn
have
it,
rope
I
and
gave
shit.
the wrong control.
Even though it's like not that far. Like I imagine that these drops are like sliding like gravel, steep gravel drops.
Well, because of your thief,
Oh.
Or they're like solid like cut out, like it depends on how the quarry is, I guess.
because of your thief background, you can climb these walls easily. They count as regular movement to you. So your movement is essentially unimpaired.
Okay.
But the only thing to notice, real quick, as you guys kind of come down the path, it is gravelly here in general, but you see five big clusters of rock that are not moving.
The leader told me that the monster we're looking for is camouflaged quite easily amongst the rocks here. So be on your toes around anything.
I'm gonna go to the edge of this cliff right here. I'm gonna start picking up rocks and hucking them at this cluster of rocks.
At this one right here? All right.
Yeah. Do I need to roll or anything?
No, you'd be able to do that without rolling. Give me 1 second.
This is my idea of scouting.
This sucks because I'm playing a ranger in my other campaign to be like, oh man, let me see if something is fucking around here. You know, with one of the 5 abilities that do that. And it's like, now I'm just like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me give you, let me retcon something real quick.
ooh, retcon.
Yeah, because I was supposed to tell you this and I forgot. You remember Zupovin Delba did tell you that the Galabdur cannot see you if you're not moving.
Like a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Sounds like one dumb motherfucker.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Wow.
I'm thinking, Malachi, that you should stay up high and give range support.
How far down to the very bottom, Branson? Like to the very bottom of the pit? How far away would that be?
Well, let's see. If you're talking right here, about 20. This is about 15-foot drop.
Yeah.
If you're walking there, it would take a minute.
No. I'm saying like if I'm standing here and I'm just shooting directly down there with like
Like right
a
there,
bow
that'd
or
be
something.
50
Yeah.
feet.
Okay, I didn't know if you were okay. Cool.
Yeah, no, everything's to the grid.
Cool.
Right, yeah, you start throwing rocks at it, and
I'll start moving up too.
nothing happens. You're just throwing rocks, and it's just hitting right there.
Octavius is so heavy. He's like the bimbo in high heels walking on the gravel road.
Yeah, I'm
Wait
just,
for me!
Yeah, I would say Octavius, you're feeling the least comfortable.
stable.
Agile.
What if we scout it out about up this level up here, and then you all go further down, and I'll provide range support.
Yeah, you should probably you'd be best up here. I'll stay like at least like 10, 20 paces behind Mr. Creep.
Now, if you all get in trouble, head back towards me a little bit, get within range from me, and I can.
Wait, am I
help you
going
out.
like up
Bless you.
north? Here?
Yeah, following your lead.
Are you like being quiet, or how you playing it?
Is this going down or up?
That's going down.
I mean, I feel like I would move quietly, but I'm not like stealthing.
Yeah.
A little bit light in the loafers.
Yeah, I'm just
Need
moving
need some of these.
down.
All right, Joel. Those are not light. Those are definitely shoes that you hear coming down the hall, and you think it's a sexy lady. You're like, oh, it's just that priest. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. All right. I'm gonna start hucking
Yeah,
stones
like
at this
how
guy.
heavy are your steps is what I mean.
Scouting.
That's how you scout.
Did we lose the DM? Uh-oh.
I'm not making noise, Branson.
DM has died.
Which one? Which one? This one?
Still.
Which one, Andrew? This one?
Yeah.
Andrew?
No, yeah, we're still live. You're just muted.
Oh wait, you guys can't hear me?
The one in front of me.
Okay, well I'm still here. Can you guys hear me now? That was weird. All right.
What about now?
My
I think
stuff
we're good
didn't
now.
get
I think
lost,
you just had a
don't
little
think.
hiccup.
It's still showing up on Twitch. Yeah, no one's abused me or yelled
We
at me.
sound
so
fine,
we're good.
but
All right, yeah. Which one,
I
Andrew?
don't know if we do it on the stream.
No one's
Probably,
abused me. Or yelled
we
at me.
sound
again.
fine.
Wait, they're saying, "Oh fuck,
Which
it's
says,
happening
"Oh,
again."
bullshit.
Audio is way out of sync. What the fuck? I mean, I can hear you guys. You guys can hear.
Wait, Joel, what is that?
Oh, they say
This-
the sound is fine. The video is just lagging.
This is a red blend.
A very weird gig.
What does it say to you?
This is a red blend.
Very weird.
I think it's all right. I can't
It
see.
says, "Relax, weary traveler."
How the hell
Take a
does
load
my
off.
video get behind when I'm stream? Like how? Okay, everyone says it seems fine. I don't know what.
Joel
the fuck
synced
that
it up
means.
with the wine swirl.
I think it just got unsynced. So
Yeah,
He,
How
he
the fuck
realized
does it get unsynced though? How the hell does that work,
you just need one of these.
dude? What the fuck? I guess I need to spend more money.
Okay.
I guess I'll
Yeah.
just die.
Okay. Put on all your coats and walk out into the ocean behind your
All right.
house.
Gotta let. Okay, looks good, guys. Keep having fun. Thank you. All right. So, which one did you say you were throwing rocks at? This one, Andrew?
Yes!
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're throwing rocks. Ping, ping. You're hitting them, and nothing changes.
All right, he immediately spins around and gives a double thumbs up and then keeps doing the dwarf.
I'll move up kind of closer to his position where he was. Just kind of wait right here.
I'm going to get right up by it and kind of like tap it with my finger.
All right, you tap it. Nothing happens.
All right, well, I'm around it. It doesn't seem to be agitated, so it looks like it's just rocks. I think we're good, fellas. He's going to like whistle and like wave Malachi to come down like he can advance.
All right, everyone, give me a perception check.
11.
Ooh, yes.
Okay, yeah. So Andrew, as everybody's kind of looking and everyone's focused on this rock, Malachi is kind of looking over here, and Octavius is looking over here as you're tapping that one. This one right here in the top left corner starts rumbling, and you see it silently start to take form
Oh shit.
as it just starts, and it doesn't really have a face, but it lurches to square up with Andrew right there. So,
God.
initiative.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Daggers ain't gonna do shit to this guy.
Pink, 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 pink. Yeah, I don't think fire's gonna do a lot either, but you know what? God damn! I'm rolling like horribly today so far.
All right,
You should
so
have some wine.
That's right.
top of the order will be Andrew.
Yep. Me, Oki, you, Joel.
Branson before me.
I said me, Oki, you, Joel.
Yeah, you said you, comma Joel, like you're talking to me.
Okay.
All right.
You're the
So,
teacher.
You see it take form and stand up, just a large humanoid rock covered in a little bit of moss, and it appears to be fixated on you, Andrew. What's your move?
Well, I'm just gonna.
Throw another rock at it.
I'm dashing over here.
Cool. Let's see.
Peace.
You'd be able to, if you're dashing, you'd be able to go twice as far as that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting over here, and my boys can now get into the fight once they're in the mix.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I really know where to hide. I mean, there's that rock pile in front of me, but he would have saw me. And I'm just sitting over here, not moving.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you just know I'm there.
All right, cool. Okay, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to move up basically where Andrew was. I'm just gonna swap places with him and just square up.
Octavius has got to have the weapon that can do the most damage to this thing.
Yeah, I got blunt, so
Yeah, you smash it up.
this thing.
All right, let's
And
see
you-
here. As
Gallagher
you,
is fast.
Already my attack, so if he comes anywhere near me, I'm just gonna smash him.
all right, so as you kind of approach and Andrew recedes, you saw like it squared up to Andrew as he was moving, but it appears to now fixate on you instead.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
All right. So it is his turn now, and you see it kind of raise its arms in the air and smash down into the ground.
No.
And this
Oh god.
this pile of rocks turns into a smaller, kind of shittier looking version of itself.
Oh, so you're cheating, huh? I get it.
Can I take my reaction?
Yes, you can, but also, where'd it go? Another one, two of them kind of bust up right there.
Mm.
Oh shit. Lovely.
All right, and it starts to move at you, Oki,
Mhm.
and can't really go. But you notice one thing: this area kind of right here is a ramp leading downward. Whoop. and as it hits the ramp, it goes into a ball
Oh God.
and is rolling towards you. So your turn, or take your reaction. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yep. I'm going to. I'm just gonna strike at this guy right in front of me.
Cool.
Boom. 13 bludgeoning, 18 to hit.
This is a fucking Uragon from Monster Hunter World.
All right, 18 hits and 13 total.
Yep, 13 bludgeoning.
Okay.
All right, Malachi, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna run right over here to this section right there, and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire right in this section right here to
Also,
get both those guys. Does that work, Brad?
Yes, it does. So, Fairy Fire, automatically, there's no save. You notice it just automatically works on this one, and then that one
Okay.
makes a
Dex saving throw, and it is a 14 save.
All right. So
Yeah.
that would be.
Yeah.
All right, it fails. So they are both illuminated in the Fairy Fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Orange little things. Purple works too.
Oh, my bad.
No, fuck me. It's
no,
fine.
We gotta stay on. We gotta stay on brand.
On character. Yeah, on brand.
What if it shifted like fire, like blue and orange flames?
Nope, that's not what happens.
You said
What if it's
orange.
purple?
You said orange.
Yeah, let's go orange. I
What
feel
if
like
it's-
orange is hated on.
It's purple, like in WoW, the Druid Fairy Fire, Joel.
It's not. Well, we're not playing that.
All right.
I'm gonna be yelled at by Joel, then he takes a big gulp of his wine.
You like it, you creep.
All right. Now what?
I'm good. Intern. That's all I can do.
All right. So top of the order, Andrew. What's up?
Right.
You'd be able to make it to him.
We get over here. I'm gonna hit this guy with the 1-2.
You get advantage, baby.
Yep.
See how we do here.
All right.
Probably the first attack gets advantage, right?
No, both.
It's because he's
Both
fairy.
do. He's very fired.
And then I can hit him with sneak attack.
All right. 15 hits. 13 doesn't. All right.
8
that would
damage
be-
total.
Yeah.
Don't you have another D6 for your sneak attack?
Yeah. Yeah. It's 2d6 now. Oh, there we go.
Oh!
Cool. All right. Yeah, you're able to start stabbing at him. It doesn't like it doesn't feel weak, but it is weird just kind of plunging your daggers and chipping off at this.
Chipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Oki.
Okay. I'm going to let's keep it up. I'm going to hit him with my flail again with advantage. .24 to hit, 6 bludgeoning.
All right.
I'm gonna do my my smite.
Cool. All right.
2d8.
Is this the first time you've done Smite?
I think I've done it before.
I think you have too. I love Smite. It's so fucking cool. What's your Smite look like, Oki?
So yeah, I hit him with the flail, goes in, and then it just explodes in like this ball of radiant aura.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a face or anything to kind of react, but it definitely lurches back a little bit.
Oh yeah.
All right, that your turn?
Yep, that'll be it.
All right, cool. All right, so this guy goes completely into a ball and fixated on you, kind of just rolls even through this one a little bit. Move it a little bit. And it is basically going to hit both this one and you, Oki.
Okay.
Andrew, not you. So
Is there a save or is it to hit?
it is an attack roll. Just give me one second. So this is going to be a rolling charge. All right. Hits you for 22 bludgeoning damage. All right, does 17 hit, actually?
It does not.
All right.
AC. So I'm just holding my shield like up as it's just kind of spinning in a wheel like in front of me.
It does, however, hit the other one and blast some chunks of rock off of it. So, all right. And then the two summoned ones are going to go after you, Joel, so you're up.
Okay, cool. So they're just coming after me, but they're not attacking me yet?
No, their turn, since they're summoned, I put them at the end of the order.
Oh, I see. After me. I thought you meant there. Okay, I misunderstood that.
No, I don't think they could get to you.
Right, okay. So I'm going to put my hands together and then just like a range away from me, but like along with my hands, just a giant flaming sphere is conjured. Right? Do you want me to draw it in?
Sure.
We'll make this one red to make it distinct from the... So I think that's about the size it would be. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
And I'm going to place it right there. I think I can put it right there. I can put it within 60 feet of me. That seems like... Yeah, I can put it right behind them, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw, both of them.
Cool. Actually, both like that.
14 is the save.
I wonder how fire affects them.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. But I figure it's constant damage.
Yeah.
All right, so this
And I
is
can
for the
move
first
it.
one, for the second one. All right, so the actual Gale of Dur itself fails, but the summoned one succeeds.
Okay, so 6 fire damage to him.
Cool, so he's going to take 6.
And I'm concentrating on that, Branson. I'll try to remember that as well, but just so you know.
All right, and then how much damage did you do total?
6. So
Oh,
on the
okay,
failed
I see.
one, he takes 3,
Cool.
and the bigger one takes 6.
All right, I get it. All right, that little one's pretty chipped and fucked up right now, but it is holding on there. All right, so the chipped one actually is kind of going to go up next. It got kind of pushed to the side against the wall a little bit. It's going to take a swing at Andrew. As it just kind of raises its arms artlessly above its head and slams it down into the ground. Oh, yep, you take 11 bludgeoning damage, Andrew.
What?
Yep.
I mean, he's cheating, so it's fine.
I didn't even get a fucking armor check, whatever.
Yeah, you did. It attacked.
All I saw was the 11.
No, it's
It wasn't the attack. It was something else.
20. No, it was. Oh, I have it set on 2GM. I'm sorry. It's a 24.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We don't need to see your dice. We trust
Oh,
you.
like a lie. Yeah, I don't care. You could have lied to me anyway. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Let me change it before.
Okay, I took 11.
Everyone gets fucking mad at me again.
You like that? The weird thing is you like being yelled. You like being yelled at.
I like when the DM lies. I like when the DM lies. It just fucks me. Like when I die in D&D, I think it's awesome. It's like fuck
When Oki was just killing your characters session after session,
and
just
Joel
fucking taking
was
you
like,
out.
and I was like, "Cool, I died." And Joel's like, "You don't care?" I was like, "No, I care, but it's cool."
Every time I die in D&D, I'm throwing tables. I'm losing my shit.
All right. This Gale of Dur right here just kind of starts hustling down here, and it hits the ramp and it starts rolling, and it's actually trying to climb this wall right here, but it's doing it very slowly. All right, so top of the order is Andrew. You're up.
So Mr. Creep is going to pull out his sack of ball bearings and dump out about 200 of them in front on the ground below the Gale Durs.
Yeah.
Below that one.
I'm gonna try to aim, get 200 of them, try to get them beneath both of them.
Okay.
If I can spread it out enough to make them unsteady on it, because they're rock. If they step on those, woo.
Yeah. What are those ball bearings made of? Just like
They're
iron ball. I don't know what it says,
they're
but
steel.
I'm gonna say that they're not too agile.
I have like
enough.
700 of them left.
All right, so the first one's going to just roll a dexterity check and try to beat a 10.
Whoa!
Okay,
Oh.
that's pretty well. And then the bigger one is also going to roll a dexterity check. And the big one hits the dirt. So he is kind of... So the big one kind of hits the dirt here, and he is kind of teetering on the edge. He's on the ground, but he has his... He's really close to the edge, but I don't think he's going to fall off unless something else gets to him. Like... All right, so Andrew, that could be your bonus action too, because you have fast hands.
Okay, so the one that passed, I'm gonna hit it with the 1-2.
Cool. You can only attack once because you already used your bonus.
Oh yeah,
action.
I'm hitting with the 1-2, but it's 1.
Cool. You have.
You
advantage.
still get advantage. Yeah.
Oh really?
Right.
Swing again, just for crit.
Roll your sneak attack. Also. Oh. Oh yeah. Also, you're supposed to roll twice when you have advantage.
Just in case you hit a crit. Andrew.
Okay.
Doing it. All right, I'm gonna take the
First one wasn't with advantage, but yeah, well, fuck it.
I'll
then
take the first damage in the
D6.
2d6.
Yes. Yes.
Good lord.
Yes.
All right. So
Chip. I'm fucking Michelangelo building the David.
You're giving him a little face.
I'm building his little nutsack.
Ew! Why would you say that? Ew!
Because it's nasty. I'm a bastard. Hey, Joel, check this out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, close your eyes.
No.
All right, yeah, you're able to chop them up pretty good, and it looks like a little breeze would knock it apart at this point. But Oki, you're up.
Tricky.
Malachi could just huck a rocket.
You have the big one kind of teetering on the ground, teetering over the edge, like half of its body.
I gotta push him over. I gotta push him.
Is he kind of prone, or is he just?
He is on his back.
Do I have to like I'll do a push on this giant rock creature to get him off the edge.
All right, I'm not going to allow it to get like a counter strength thing because it's already. Just give me an athletics check or a strength check, same thing, and beat a 12.
Okay, I got a +3. Let's see. Oh, that's advantage.
It's fairy fire. It counts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Because
with my shield, I'm just pushing him off the edge, just kind of shoving him off.
I'm gonna count it because you can replace a oof, and it goes tumbling down.
Like Davis say anything when he makes these moves in battle? Like paladin shit, or is he just silent warrior?
Yeah, he's just a stoic warrior. He's not showboaty.
I don't know if he was like, "Be gone, you foul thing."
No, not quite yet.
That'd be sweet to play a character like that.
I hope he builds up to that because he's already like his head is like way.
Not a full paladin yet. Like he still hasn't like he's trying to create his own order. So.
Oh, we haven't tattooed your oaths all over your body.
I'm gonna tattoo my oaths. Well, when we get back to MacCloud, we'll discuss that.
Oh yeah.
Have you written?
Then you actually have to get those.
Yes, yeah. I'm using the Oath of Conquest, but slightly reworded, so they're not as fascistic.
All right. So it's actually the Gale of Dur's turn now. It is kind of down here. It might be... it's pretty tall, so I think it'll try to move, like right here. Oh, no, like right. Yeah. And it's just going to try to come back up. And it's going to be its whole turn, but by the time it starts its second turn, it will be up there.
Cool.
All right. Joel, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to, as a bonus action, move. This thing is still up, right?
Yeah.
And fuck. Okay. Sorry. I'm just thinking which is more priority. Yep. Okay. I'm going to bash it into it. It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool. It's +2.
Wasn't there like
It fails.
wasn't one of them on fire or something like that, or did that not catch? I didn't pay attention.
They
I
got
don't
hit
think
by
they
it,
caught on
but they're
fire.
not like on fire. All right,
I
Joel.
thought
Just,
it was like a continuous.
Just like I think the flame just barely touches it, and it just explodes into gravel, like
Yeah.
the shitty gravel that you put everywhere in your driveway. So that one's gone.
Yep.
And then I don't know if I can see these other two right here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to run closer to my buddies. How long is this gonna be? 5, 10, 15? Is that within range? I think it is 30 feet. I'm gonna cast Aid on all three of us. I should have done this earlier, y'all, but I might as well do it now. Both you all get your maximum hit points increased by 5 for 8 hours.
So think of it like a 5 HP shield,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. So I put it on the red dot on roll 20, the red thing. I use that for my extra HP. Yeah, and then I'll move back to where I was, 15 more feet, and just retreat there.
Cool.
And pass turn.
All right, it's the this little critter's turn. He is able to probably, let's see, be about 5. So he'd probably use 20 feet of movement to get up there, kind of clamber up since he started last time. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. And it starts clambering towards Malachi. Able to get about right there. And it is.
Is it attacking?
Yes, it is.
All right,
Yes.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Warding flare, motherfucker.
That is such a. I never really thought that would be as like good as it is, but that helps in a pinch, man.
Yep. So Malachi's gonna put up light with his hands right into what its eyes might be. I don't know.
It doesn't really have any, but
You get the idea.
yeah. All right.
Ooh, shit! And you crit on damage. God damn.
All right. Not bad.
Woo!
As your ward just
You don't miss.
flares
Good thing
off.
I got a backup character. Holy fuck.
Yeah. As your ward just flares off, and it just
7
just dumps into you, dude.
Good God. What did you roll there, you fucker?
Are you down?
Doesn't it show?
No, I'm good. I've got 12 HP left, but yeah, you got an 11 and a 15.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not bad.
God damn.
It's all good.
All right. And the other one is dead. So
There, you
Top
have
the
another
order,
one, there,
Andrew.
right? Or is there? Don't you have 2 down there, Branson?
There's one coming up to
you guys, you
Octavius.
killed the other one.
I thought you had 3.
I'm gonna try to take this fucker
Yeah,
down.
there were 3. You killed one of them.
Oh, 3 including the big guy.
I'm rushing up behind the one that's attacking
No,
Malachi.
there were 2, including the big guy.
Good.
No,
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I'm sorry, you were right. 3, including the big guy. He summoned 2.
I'm gonna keep the big guy occupied.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna attack the one that Joel blinded.
Tried to.
Oh, going behind.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy, dude.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, you're able to chunk it pretty good. Are you attacking twice, or was that your advantage?
Oh, you still have advantage. He's still
You're
lit up.
flanking. You're flanking him, so. But you already hit with both attacks, so that would be,
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take that.
that would be 14 plus 4 since you don't have the thing, so it'd be 18. Yeah, you're able to find a little just chip in his back and just buried in there, and just you can see this kind of magical rock separate a little bit. You're able to like pull 2 rock parts away from each other.
Sick.
All right, Oki, you're up.
I'm sorry, Branson, are you doing flanking rules or not? I can't remember.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Okay, I am.
For
so-
real quick, let me explain. The rock ones are smaller than the big Galebdur.
Yeah.
So you would be able to flank those as any other humanoid. The
Okay.
Galebdur, like if you have 2 in front of it, it would not be flanking.
Okay.
But if you had 2 in front of the Galebdur, I would count that as flanking.
Okay.
So he's climbing up to me on this thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm jumping on top of him. Can I do
Cool.
that?
Yeah, you can.
And as I'm on top of him, I'm just going to start wailing on him with my flail.
Cool. All right. So for the jump, let's.
What do I got to do?
Well, I would imagine it would be your choice, athletics or acrobatics, because athletics just from landing the force of it, and acrobatics keeping your footing. So give me an athletics or an acrobatics to land on top of it.
I'll do my strength because it's the same.
Cool.
Crit 20.
Yeah, you fucking land perfectly.
Yeah, I'm right on top of it. I'm like looking in its fake face.
Yeah, I'd give you advantage if you didn't already have it. So.
Fucking loud, fast anime music starting to ramp up as you do it.
Big
And
dick
I
moves
say-
get big dick rewards.
I say to him, a rock should remain a rock. And I just start wailing on him with my flail.
Get
Fuck!
All right, so you whiff, and like you just basically the flail just kind of loops around his armpit.
Oh,
I think Octavius jumped down, landed this awesome thing, tried to say something awesome, and then as he was attacking, he's like, "Well, that wasn't very good. I could have done better." Than that.
You gotta say.
I just imagine he imagines his father who barely knows, like just shaking his head in disdain, like failure.
He can tell wherever he is.
But that's like what drives Octavius, and he like does the end thing. He's like, "Bastard, I'm not." Ah!
All right,
I have to exceed my father's expectations.
Is that your turn?
That's it.
His
Yeah,
dad
that's
is-
all I
his
can do.
dad is just Gendo.
I'm on top of this guy right now.
Octavius' dad is just Gendo. Just watch him like.
Since you're on top of it, give me another strength check as it attempts to throw you off so that it can climb up. It's attempting to kind of throw you into the hole underneath.
8. Fuck.
Well, it could roll worse, maybe. What's its strength mod?
Hey, don't be so down on yourself, buddy.
Hey, it could be fine. It only has a plus
Hey,
5.
okay, buddy.
Okay, yeah, it throws you.
Where do I land? And what do I take for damage?
It's short enough where you don't take any fall damage, but you are down here now.
Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck.
But that was kind of the entirety of its turn, and you see it kind of clamber its attention towards where more people are.
Sorry, guys. I had to go for it. I did.
There, dude. That's awesome. That's
No,
exactly what I would have done.
I honestly was thinking about jumping on it, but then the thing fucked up Joel, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go."
Okay, I'm about to do something equally as stupid, so.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Joel, you're up. Do your stupid thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna taking a big old beating down, maybe breaking some ribs. Malachi's gonna reach out with both his hands and try to grab like what seems to be its appendages and cast Burning Hands.
Sick. All right, roll it.
Oh no! I crit 1 the damage.
Oh!
So bad. 1, 2, 5. That fucking sucks. Dexterity saving throw 14 save.
Cool. It's got a +2.
Ooh, he saves.
All right. It still
So,
takes
4
how
damage.
much?
4.
Okay.
Ray Harakti is testing Malachi this fight.
It's okay. We got a bonus action, baby.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Oh, you're gonna be able to, I'm just gonna roll for both. Are you gonna do both of them?
They're both gonna. Well, no, I can only do one, I think.
No, you can move the burning sphere upwards of 30 yards. So I think.
Right, but once you ram it into someone, the movement stops there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna move it to this one right here,
Okay, cool.
Like,
so I'm gonna roll for
away from Andrew. So, oof. Okay, that is a fail. Is that 2d6 for flaming sphere? I think.
You just click the
Yeah,
button
2d6.
again, too.
Don't yell at me. How come if people yell at you, you get all mad?
No
When you
argument.
yell at other people.
Gotta fight to finish.
Because it's me, man.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
8 damage,
Cool.
and I'll end turn. Woof! Come on, warding flare, Branson. Disadvantage.
It is going to attack you again.
$15 AC.
Imagine warning flares like
God damn it! Okay, I'm knocked out.
Oh shit! 17 again.
God
He rolled the
damn.
same exact thing he did last time.
I'm cheating.
Yeah, I know you're cheating.
All right. Lights out, meatball.
How dare you? Had my
This is
shoes
the
all
end.
looking nice too and everything. Fuck.
Top of the order, Andrew.
I'm gonna use the bonus action to toss out 100 more ball bearings behind me towards the big guy behind me.
Cool. You'll do a dexterity check.
Oh, I think my my flame sphere is gone. By the way.
All right, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't fall down, but it is slowing him down. It is counting as difficult terrain.
I'm turning around and I'm gonna attack the one in front of me. Again.
Cool. Attack with advantage, or no, just regular. Actually,
Yes.
you have its back. Attack with advantage. Fuck it.
All right.
You only attack once, so that'll be the 21.
It was
Roll your
I mean, thing.
2d6.
I think we can all agree you got two. You got
Does
two
he have,
fucking.
he doesn't have, oh, yeah, he does. 'Cause he's back.
All right, you're able to chunk it pretty good.
You bastard! You bastard! You bastard! This is my friend. You bastard! This bastard! I'm
All
sorry,
right,
Father. I'm
All
sorry.
Okay. It's about a 10-foot.
Climb.
Yeah, which would be 30. So you'd be able to climb it, and that's it. That's your whole movement.
Yeah. I gotta go for it. I'm gonna try to. Can I
Fuck.
climb like so? I'm trying to get in front of it up here. Like
Yeah, you'd be able to do
trying to
that.
get like right
There's
up here.
there's ball bearings right there.
Is 8 still in effect?
He doesn't know that.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
Octavius does not know that. So
No, I'm just saying.
Is 8
I'll
still
roll
in
my.
effect, Joel?
Ooh. I don't
Shoot.
know.
If it is, I'm at 24 HP. If not, I'm at
Concentration. If it's not concentration, it should still.
Well,
be
then I might have fucked up because I would have had 2 concentration spells, so I might have fucked that up.
No, I don't think
It's not. It's
Oh,
not
yeah, you
concentration.
did.
It's not. It's not.
No, it's not concentration.
Fairy fire
Eight
isn't?
8 is not.
It's an 8-hour.
Oh.
It's an 8-hour duration.
Oh, the fairy fire's over. I forgot.
Fairy
No, I'm-
fire.
I'm at 24 HP still. We still have the bonus.
Fairy fire's over. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my
Oh, you did
athletics to get up there.
Cool.
But Branson, you're right. I shouldn't have done flaming sphere and fairy fire. I don't think.
No, you shouldn't have. But I don't think anyone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Because. Yeah, you guys weren't. You guys had flanking on most of it anyway. The only
Yeah.
one it would have mattered one was the big one, and the big one hasn't taken much damage.
Okay. My bad. I'll keep a better eye on that.
You don't have to do a strength check. It is just your movement, Oki.
Oh, it is okay. I didn't.
Climbing,
I thought.
climbing. There's rules for climbing, and they never ask you to make checks. It's only in like special, like you can climb.
Thank Christ. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just instantly climbing back up there, and I'm just trying to get in between. Yeah, the big guy and Mr. Crate.
Okay, what's your health?
You're able to get in between them, but as you gain your footing and kind of take a step, give me a
Dex save.
dexterity check. Yeah.
Looney Tunes.
9. Fuck my ass. It's okay.
Yeah. You're
Hello,
a-
dear.
okay. So you're
You
gonna
did the
be
best
you're,
thing you could do
you're-
in that situation.
you're gonna go prone, but you're gonna go prone as you attack. So your attack will not have disadvantage, but you will be prone after. Yeah.
Fuck!
You are falling as you attack.
Cool. God, what is happening to my dice?
And
What
you miss.
happened? Yep. Miss. Just flail goes wild.
Hey, don't
Okay.
forget Branson's cheating too. So
That's true.
Saving throw, Joel. Saving throw.
Death
is it my turn?
death saving Joel.
Oh, death saving Joel. Oh god, dude, I haven't made one of these in a while.
There we go.
Is there a button for that or
I don't know.
Woo!
Success.
Lord bless him and he who is in him, on God the Father and the Son, and Jesus who is within him, the Lord. Thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Our God
is an awesome God indeed.
All right, this
I
one
love
is shifting his attention.
What? No.
What's up?
He's supposed to lay into me and get auto crit.
He's just supposed to crush his head like a melon.
No, you're not. You're not moving right now.
Where'd he go? Me no.
I'm just saying.
All right, and it is going to.
How do they? If you haven't moved, how do you know how do they know we're moving anyway? Do they stance up like a video game character waiting? Like they just do the fighting game, where they're like,
I can explain the
They're
mechanics to you
animation.
after the fight.
help me during the fight.
Oh,
Crit
thank
one.
and a crit 1. And as it
Loser. You're a fucking loser.
whiffs on the crit 1, there's a follow through, and it is now prone because of the ball bearings.
This fight is ridiculous.
Yeah, this
So we
is
got
a
2 people on the
cartoon
ground.
fight.
Yeah, you killed 1.
I love the idea of like me doing a blood pact with the leader, and then we just instantly all get murdered.
Yeah. I promise you we'll do this. Everyone dies. TPK.
All right, Andrew, you're up.
All right. So the small one's still next to me. I guess I should go for him.
Yeah, you get advantage. It's prone.
Oh yes. I was just so advantageous this fight.
All right, it's a hit. Are you doing 2 attacks?
Thank God for Andrew in this fight, because he's the only one.
Well, because also Mr. Creep loves murder. He loves killing.
Yeah, he's in his element.
And then
right now.
2d6 for the sneak attack.
Eat shit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is he dead?
Okie chat did just remind us that you said we were the best adventurers in the region.
All right.
I can imagine Mr. Creep when he's fighting these things. There's just like dust flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Daggers because he's so quick.
And and gravel goes flying everywhere, and this thing's on the ground, but it is still rumbling and still moving. Okay.
Oh, man. It's like those fucking things in the Badlands in WoW.
Okay, I'm
Not
Getting
everything is WoW. This is a different game.
WoW stole everything from D&D.
I know, but this is superior.
I just
Yeah, I guess there's
matter.
Jamaican trolls in D&D. Yeah, I guess they
Yeah.
stole everything.
would do voodoo, man.
Uh-oh, don't do the voice.
I'm the troll voice. I'm just being the troll from WoW.
All right, back to the battle.
I-
D&D, we're playing D&D. We're playing D&D.
okay. I'm getting up from prone, and I stand up. I just kind of brush myself off. I grab my flail again, and I just go, "A rock should remain a rock." I try to do the line.
Oh,
24
okay.
bludgeoning damage.
Wait, are you attacking the one that's down or the one that's up?
The big guy up here.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going after the big guy.
Cool. All right.
About time.
Got him. All right, and then let's see here. How many times has he made that? Oh, and as you catch him square in the little faceless rock area, this
Crack.
one starts shaking and just immediately turns to dust.
Ooh, shit.
Kill the
And-
boss, kill the ebs. Okay.
All right. So,
Concentrate.
all right. And now it's the Durst's turn. He's going to attack you.
Thank you. Just kill me. Just kill my ass.
No, I want to see you die.
I haven't taken any damage in this fight yet, actually.
It's fucked up.
All right.
There
You
you
just took 11 bludgeoning.
-5. So
6. Oh, no. Oh, Aid's still up. Yeah, you're right. Damn. Aid fucking rules.
It does rule.
cool. All right,
And
thank you.
then a death saving, Joel.
Goddamn, dude.
Fail. You're crit
Don't
one
die,
away.
Don't you
Hey,
dare die.
can I bonus action cast Healing Word on myself?
No.
Fuck, I could just save him. Like
No, you're fine. You're fine. Dude, don't worry about it. I also, I'm very okay with death.
He's not. He freaks out.
He's gonna-
I'm the most okay.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll flip this table over and throw over that bookshelf for sure. And I have a backup character, so.
He's been texting me this whole time. Just
He
cussing
wants to
me out.
die now. He wants to kill
How
Malachi.
dare you fucking hurt
motherfucker,
Malik?
Joel.
How this is rigged. You're cheating on the
Rigged.
roll. It's just-
Do you know how much I put into my backstory?
Branson, now every time Malachi dies, he's gonna be like, "Oh, Ray Haraki resurrects you. You live."
Oh god.
That'd be torture for Joel.
Being forced to play a character that keeps dying is
That
almost
would be fucking awesome.
That's actually kind of a cool idea, especially if you're like the Revenant UA. That shit's kind of fun.
Anyone that's playing, actually, no, I can't say that. I think that's a spoiler for you, Joel.
For what?
Continue the fight.
Curse of Strahd.
Oh yeah, don't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm balls deep in that right now, and it's awesome.
Let's see here. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Top of the order, Andrew. You do not get advantage, but you do get sneak attack now. It's so big that you can't flank it with 2 people from the front. You would need one on the side or one behind.
So I'm hitting with 1-2.
All right, that misses. Second one hits.
Sneak attack.
All right, continue right there. Cool. Ah, shit.
Shit, I should have fucking done a smite last time. I'm so stupid.
All right, Oki, you're up.
Cool. I'm going
Or, I'm sorry,
to...
Andrew, were you done?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Just gonna keep up the flail. Keep the pain on. 11 bludgeoning, and I'm gonna do Searing Smite.
Oh!
So he's gonna take another d6 of fire damage.
And now your
And
flail
he-
is...
It is just burning white hot intensity. Like, I'm just so mad my flail caught on fire. And yeah, he bursts into flames. So he has to make at the start of each of its turns, it makes a con saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage again.
Okay, what's your save level?
I have a 14 save DC.
Okay.
I couldn't help but notice Joel's glass is now empty.
Oh,
So
thank God.
it fails, right?
Yep, and it's going to take another d6 of fire damage. Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll
You
it?
can roll it.
Hurt.
5 fire damage, and this thing is it is on fire right now. It is a big flaming fire.
It's
Sick.
like a meteor.
All right, it is the big.
I appreciate that you have the balls to do other smites. I always just use the divine smite, but
I know, I was looking at...
Well,
I wanted to try and see what they would do.
this one
Yeah.
like lasts a whole fight too.
Yeah,
It's like a concentration smite.
I do have concentration, so remind me to...
And I don't
make
think
those.
it's an actual. It's like a spell smite. It's not the divine smite, right?
No, yeah, it's a...
you could do both because
There's like
divine.
a million different types of smites, right?
Yeah, there's like 5, I think. You could do both.
No, I heard there was a million.
There's 1 million.
Drink the
There's
wine,
one.
Joel.
Let me add to this. This is just making me really miss playing a Retribution Paladin. I miss my Ret Pally. And wow.
There we go.
Oh, now I'm mad again.
And it goes
I
for.
gotta drink the wine.
That's the worst it's rolled yet, as it goes for an attack on Oki, and the
Just
hot rock just goes smashing into your shield
parry
Oh.
like with my shield.
like a Dark Souls. Joel likes those kinds of.
I feel like I've done the most work.
Yeah.
I've done the most work in this fight, like most fights, but Oki has had the coolest parts. This more cinematic.
Oki. Also, without Oki, you'd be dead. Oki's the tank. Like, you're so squishy.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I mean, my HP is pretty high compared to, next to him.
I'm kicking myself because I should have taken protection. So because that would be such a sick duo. Like
I'm
I
all
stood,
I'm
give
pretty damn tanky for a rogue.
Fucking doing.
anyone who takes like attacks at you would like you get sneak attack by being next to me, and I would be giving disadvantage anytime they attack.
No,
you.
Mr. Creep's an insanely
I'm an
tanky.
idiot.
When you get uncanny dodge, it's gonna be really hard to like put you down.
Yeah,
Mr. Creep is Forrest Gump.
I think in the long run I'll be happier with the dueling perk.
Can we move along? I'm ready to die.
Death saving Joel.
If I hit a crit 1 here, I'm dead.
Yeah, if you get a crit 1, you have a heart attack.
Oh no, I'll get a crit 1, I'll die.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Okay.
Wow.
Just
Malachi, we hardly knew ye.
as you guys are fighting this giant rock that's on fire, you notice that behind you, You hear a huge retch, and Malachi just coughs blood all over the quarry wall. Just,
Oh God!
just spurting from him.
I need to
So
save him.
you hear it, and then you turn around and you hear it again, and look back, and more blood's coming up. So right in here,
His internal bleeding at this point from getting socked by a rock monster.
Octavius like turns his head and sees this, and I think he's going to do something risky.
All right, Andrew, you're up. Wait. Yeah, keep in mind, I think Andrew, you have a bunch of healing potions on you.
If you, I have a thing that could instantly help him.
it's fine.
Joel's not worried, so I'm not worried.
I know. I'm just saying to Andrew, if you can keep this guy occupied and not die for a turn, I can save him.
I have 24 HP still.
If you want to, if you want to even just dodge right now, like just dodge and keep him occupied, I'll fucking.
Andrew also has bonus action disengage.
Sorry if you don't like this much table talk. Sorry.
I don't care. That's fine with me. I mean, we got a guy with 2 death saving throws.
If you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The first one misses. The second one, okay. When you crit, your sneak attack gets doubled too. So it's 4. Roll another 2d6. Not fucking bad. So that's gonna be
Not
15,
fucking bad.
26.
That's right.
And yeah, it's just chunks of rock are flying off of this thing. It doesn't.
And Mr. Creep is screaming, "A rock should be a rock! A rock should be a rock!" Like that, like flurry of attacks.
It is still standing. However, Oki, what's your move?
I see like Malachi cough up the blood
Okay.
instantly.
Okay. I kind of
Fuck
want to
you,
leave it up to the, I
I don't
kind of
give a
want to leave it up to the
fuck you
dice.
do.
I'm just
Dude.
saying.
Suck my dick. I don't give a
All right.
shit.
All right,
I
fair
rip
enough.
my
He's going
glove
paladin
off,
mode on you.
I rip my glove off, like I run back towards him.
It
Okay.
is
I'll
going
take
to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Uh-oh.
Roll it.
I will roll it. Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
God, you are really sensitive,
I am.
Branson.
It's not the.
Paper thin skin. You're made of paper mache.
I am the dungeon master. All
That's
right.
true. Can't argue on that point.
All right, you on your run, you take 7 bludgeoning damage. He spanks your little butt as you run away.
And I
Like pulsates right around.
lay on hands on Malachi's chest.
What's
A
it
5.
look like?
Just my hand just starts glowing. The one that I had cut earlier.
Timer
To
slows. Beam of light comes
time
down.
slows down a little bit, and
Fire.
you just see like his the brute impact just start fixing itself, like just his chest uncompact.
Malachi, yeah, he was already convulsing a little bit.
Giving you
He comes
five
through,
hit points.
he's
Yeah, I'm giving you 5 hit points, like doing
Cool.
this.
cool.
All right.
Malachi's like waking up, going like, "No, let me go, let me
I'm giving
go."
you 5.
Yeah. I was just gonna leave it up to the dice. I haven't had a character that close in a while.
That you was. I mean, but
Brainstorm, we doing Chicago table rules?
The death saving throws do not go away until a long rest.
Chicago rules, baby. And successes stay or leave, or what do you want to do with them?
Successes leave.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're playing D&D. Thanks, Oki.
No, 'cause I always hate that one because it's well, if you get 3 successes, you come back up, right? So then does it go to 0? Like, I don't know.
I think you stabilize. You don't come back up, but
Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Well, yeah, you stabilize. That's what I meant.
I knew I wasn't gonna die, so I wasn't worried too much about that. But that's pretty good. I'm glad.
All right.
Now-
And now it's a game.
I was already planning out my next character in my head. So
you're never gonna get to play it
Think about
The,
that.
in this campaign.
the Galebdor is going to attack Andrew or Mr.
That's all.
Creed.
That's all I can do now.
And it whiffs. Fuck.
What a
Bitch
fuck
ass.
loser.
Dude, this thing started out fucking you guys up, and then it's the dice, man. Andrew Dice Clay, it's the dice, man.
I've been critting his ass.
All right, so
Crit 1, he shits himself.
Top of the order, Andrew.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Get the old 1-2.
I'm going to 1-2.
Hey, Branson,
Yeah.
didn't Oki res me on his turn?
First one misses, second one hits.
Yes, I did.
You do
Oh
not.
shit! Sorry. No, sorry. I double clicked it.
Real quick. Yeah, and you don't get sneak attack. And so that's
Right.
cool.
Yep. That's it.
All right. It's looking pretty rough, but it is not down. Joel, what were you asking?
Didn't Oki res me on his turn?
Yes.
So I'd still get my turn,
Oh, I'm
right?
sorry. Yes. I'm sorry.
It's all
Oh, the
good.
mistake third roll is so fucking good. God damn it.
All right. How do you wake up?
Like just coughing blood, just convulsing and coming back to, and then just saying, I was almost there. I was almost one with Ray Harakti. I was almost
That's not up yet, friend. You have much more work to do for me.
all right. Well, now that I'm here, he's gonna crack his hands and he's just going to do some basic ass shit and cast thaumaturgy. Or sorry, not thaumaturgy, sacred flame.
It'd be so
That'd be
weird.
so fun.
Fucking thought. Like,
He just like burps loud.
hello, I'm back.
Yeah.
All right. He has a +2.
So
Fail.
44 radiant.
Cool. All right.
Oh yeah. Did he take his? He do another
no,
save?
he's got a +5. It's a 14 to beat it. Okay, he passes the flaming one. He has a +5 con saving throw.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. Cool. Very nice.
All right. Andrew already. We went ahead of time. I'm sorry you skipped him. Oki, you're up.
Okay. I'm running back into the fray. Just flail already over my head, and I just bring it down
Cool.
on him, trying to hit him again.
Roll it. Oh,
16
not
to
bad.
hit,
All
8
right.
bludgeoning,
Yeah. Make good.
and I'm doing one more smite.
Cool.
My just a regular divine smite.
All right. This might.
A rock should remain a rock. 12 radiant damage.
Describe your kill.
Oh.
As my thing just connects, it doesn't look like it does anything at first, and then just the flail starts glowing more and more, and then the rock it cracks open just explodes.
Yeah.
Just light starts pouring out of it and just explodes from within.
And it just shatters into just 100 different stones.
That went exactly as I planned it.
That was a great fight.
Mr. Creep goes, "Wow, you did it!"
Oh fuck! I did it. Okay, I did it. I'm still the greatest. Okay, I'm still the greatest.
You did you did it, all right.
Oh god, I think we bit off a little bit more than we can normally chew, but we made it. I'm so proud of all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I was going up that divine staircase, that golden climb to the next step in life, and
Your time's not up.
he just said nope, and he just kicked me right back on down that staircase. Hold on.
I'm gonna give you the other healing potion I had.
Is it 1d4 plus 4?
2d4 plus 2.
I have a minor healing potion. Didn't I use one?
I don't remember. Did you?
Did you say 2d4
No,
plus
I
2?
didn't.
Yeah.
Branson? So 7
Yeah.
more. Cool.
Octavius rocks. I did all the work. But he does rock.
Hey, you both rock. You both rock. Now let's get the
You
fuck out of here. We got.
I wouldn't be here without you, Mr. Creep. So
No, that wasn't me saying that. Like I wouldn't say that. That's
Oh,
just
okay.
me saying that.
that's
so.
just you. No problem.
That's why Mr. Creep was like, "Wow, you did it, man!"
Can Malachi get one of those cool things when a basketball player injures their ankle or ACL? They go like this and get like hobbled off between the two of them.
I was like,
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
block.
yeah, we're holding you up with both arms.
Just in case, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. So for 8 hit points.
I kind of like the middle of that quarry looked kind of nice. I kind of want to go down there, but it's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you can. We can do that.
We'll go. We'll leave. They left.
Yeah,
So
I feel like we would be in a hurry to get out of there.
Let's do it now. Let's do it now rather than go back.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
point to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't inspect the enemies and see if they dropped any cool gems or anything. So, Mr. Creep, you do that, and I'll just...
Mr. Creep can scale down here pretty easily, so I'm going to see what's going on in here. Check out this pile of rocks here. Maybe it'll be another one, guys.
He's just going to sit at the edge of the cliff, just kind of relaxing.
All right, so you kind of are poking around down here, Mr. Creep, and you can see that this is where probably the Gaeldur was originally unearthed, where all the kind of the deepest part of it. And you can kind of see...
lush down.
Yeah, you can see that there's like stuff that has been dropped, like shovels and pickaxes. It almost looked like work was stopped immediately, you know. And you can actually even see, you know, the corpse of the badly decayed corpse of a rat folk down here, and it kind of stinks.
Oh.
But as you're kind of poking around, you see a small glint kind of underneath some loose soil and stuff.
Oh, I got that thief's eye. All right.
You kind of dig down there, and you pull out a diamond.
Hello. How big is this bad boy?
Not very big.
But it's a diamond.
It's a diamond.
It's like super useful for this setting too, I believe.
Okay. I'm gonna stick it in my ear. Not all the way in, just in the, like it just sits hiding in there.
Come on, man.
Joel's face.
Come on.
Are you guys watching him as he does this?
No.
I don't know what I just put in my ear.
I think I'm wrapping my ribs up and
Octavius is just gonna. He's just
all right.
gonna,
So Mr. Creep is gonna head back up. He's gonna walk over to Malachi, reach into his ear, hand up the diamond to him. Because he remembers Malachi mentioning diamonds.
Oh shit! Okay.
Do you remember what the church said about diamonds, Joel?
Yeah.
Mr. Creep doesn't like obvious like that's his whole thing. So he doesn't give a fuck about like jewels and stuff. Like he just gives them to people, or gold. Like all of his stealings, he just gives away. So, but you remember you mentioned diamonds. He's like, "Hey Malachi, you need this?"
Mr. Creep, you know what you just found there?
Yes, it's a diamond.
Right, but
it's actually a pretty nice diamond to be honest.
Right. This means that you can bring someone back from the beyond, from the underworld. These are restricted items.
I thought you could just sell these for a lot.
They're
worth a life.
More than a life, yes. Mr. Creep, if you
he like shoves it into your chest, like take this.
Mr. Creep, you've done a great service for Reharak D and for me as well, and I greatly appreciate that. And Octavius, I thank you as well for saving my life. I thought I was a goner.
Mr. Creep is...
If I remember correctly, the church is the only one that should have diamonds.
The Church of Light, which you are a part of, is the only... There was a whole war fought over it, but you are the only organization legally allowed to be in the possession of diamonds. Nobody else... All of the three kingdoms agree that they will not have any diamonds in their possession, that all diamonds go to the Church of Light.
I guess we might find out this later on, but do these other churches or whatever, do they use like other gems or anything?
You would know that there's really only one other mainstream church, the Church of Gerismus, and to them, they destroy diamonds when they find them.
So, being a member of the church, is it legal for me to have it in terms of like?
It is legal for you to have it, but you've also never seen anything like it, and even somebody you would consider your direct superior would probably not be qualified to carry one. You wouldn't be in trouble by carrying one, but you would be expected to turn it over whenever you would have the opportunity.
Okay.
It's kind of up to you, considering you're
Malachi's
hundreds of miles away from the church right now.
Yep. No, I know what I'm going to do with it.
Okay.
I'm going to chuck it into the ocean and say, I don't want it anymore. No.
He walks away from Malachi, but then stops. And he takes off his boots and everything. He rolls up his pants and slings his boots over his shoulders and walks up the quarry. It's too damn hot.
It is.
It is so fucking hot, and it's getting hotter.
You know what? Let's
We're bloody. We're beaten.
Sweaty as fuck, out of breath, need water.
Yeah, this sucks.
yeah, it's about
I should just go to the Water King. Actually,
it's about 90.
As I'm walking up, like back towards, I'm yelling the name Caio Pinto. Please, I need water.
and almost waiting
I
outside.
just go baby mode.
Outside of the quarry as you guys start making your way back. We'll do the other one. Caio Pinto greets
How are
you
your boots looking?
with some water. He offers you a small
Mr. Creed.
wafer on a
well, I mean, they're pretty good. They're sturdy. I clean them and everything, but I took them off because he was just so hot and sweaty. This creep keeps losing layers and shit.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
92 now.
Mr. Creep, can I offer you anything for what you gave me here? I'll hold out 20 gold.
Thirsty.
Thirsty? I'll hold out my water skin. I have a water skin.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like whiskey in a flask.
Nah.
Okay, I'll take the water.
He only drinks in bars by himself. That's his favorite pastime. But no, it's just water.
Take a nice sip from it and give it back to you. Thank you.
Yep. Wow, man, didn't expect to get diamond. I'm good to go back if you all are.
Yeah,
I was
we're
already
heading.
heading out.
Yeah, it's a short walk, about 5 minutes. You guys.
I'm gonna take a piss.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
do,
Branson,
let's do
can
a
we
piss break. Yeah, let's do a piss break.
Did we lose DM?
It's a good spot.
DM, we cannot hear you if you are speaking. DM, please
what?
come in.
You
DM,
guys-
sir. DM.
All right, you guys can hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are here.
Why is it cut
Yeah.
out like that every once in a while?
We do a pee
Doesn't
break?
matter. Okay, pee break.
I was wondering why you guys were talking over me.
Oh.
Because we don't respect you. We like you, we just don't respect
No, Branson, it happens to me, and it happened to Keith, too. It's Discord as shit.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll do a piss break real quick. And what were you asking me, Joel? I forgot already.
What do you mean?
Piss break.
Piss break. Thanks to everyone for watching so far.
Shut up. Shut up.
Thanks to everyone for participating, having a good time, viewing it. Hope you're enjoying it. Trying to get to any of the questions.
We'll do questions at the end.
Oh fuck!
Aren't you supposed to be pissing?
I have to set up the thing that says peeing on the stream. Wait, are you done peeing already while I've been setting this up like some asshole?
I just finished peeing. I just came back from
I'm
peeing.
gonna go pee.
My toilet
okay.
smells like shit.
Okay, entertain the
That was a
folks.
long ass fight.
I'm gonna put my camera up because I don't want to be alone talking. Oh, how you guys doing, chat? How's your Father's Day going? It's fantastic. I know, I'm finally glad I finally went live. I've been thinking about it basically my whole life. Is that where they make the horses dance? I remember I had a girlfriend that talked about that. Grow up, Joel. Okay, this video rocks. Look at him bounce.
I'm Bug. Branson and I played a lot of Gunfire Reborn together. The first boss, you take down his shield with lightning guns, and then get down his health with fire weapons. But honestly, you just need something with fast DPS and hit him in the head.
I dated a horse girl, and I was like really good at riding horses, like right away. Like I just took to it immediately.
Riding horses rocks.
It's so cool. I really wanted to do it more, but
My oldest brother, when we lived out in the country, and we lived by this ranch, and when he was 13, he started working there, and he started breaking horses. He would go there to volunteer just because he loved it, and like the owner was this old black dude, Mr. Brown, this old cowboy, and he just let my brother train the horses. Like get a new horse that was like no one could like deal with him. My brother was like this is patient fucking freak. It would break all these horses for him. It sounds like a fucking Disney movie, like this old ranch owner in Michigan, Mr. Brown, with his horses, and this young white boy is this horse whisperer. It's like it sounds so fucking whack, but it was pretty cool. My brother's a freak with animals. And then when he was like 19, he lived in Maine because he was a bear hunt guide, tracking black bears.
Man, that was a hell of a fight.
I know. I'm like out of breath.
That was like a fight that reminded me of the dragon fight, Oki.
Yeah, that was very.
Where
close.
I died.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was that great.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
Joel.
died.
Joel, I thought you would have loved that. You had that 2 roll. That was like
The 2 was amazing. Yeah.
the 2 was the best
Especially
part.
after we're like, hey, heart attack on 1.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
like,
immediately
you
rolled
called
the 2.
that, and then it was a 2. That's why it was
Yeah.
like.
My favorite thing from like that first campaign we did was when it was the goblin fight with with the bugbears and everything, and it like at the very end of the fight where both Andrew and Joel went down like at the same time, and then Branson had to decide like which one he was going to try to stabilize first. And he ran to Joel,
White mage.
stabilized him, and then as he was coming back, Andrew rolled a crit 1 and died in Branson's arms. Basically,
Yeah.
that was like one of those things that can only happen in.
That was my second death, and it was
Random
the second session playing as this new character, and I died. And then Oki resurrected me, and I came back. I was a red tiefling sorcerer, and he resurrected me, and I came back as blue. I had blue skin. And then all my fire spells were now like blue fire, and I just started fucking like destroying everything. Like I became like
that's when you became like
Prince became a fucking freak after that.
There's
There was a point where it turned into like Fritz becoming Karai's foil and really fucking up Karai's mojo.
He just walked around everywhere in rags, little rags, and just fireballed everything.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like we went to that like pyramid in that town. I forget what it was. Where like there was like the frogman or whatever, and we killed every single person in there without taking a scrape. I think.
Oh yeah,
It was a massacre, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
There was like
do
20 hobgoblins in there, like rushing at you.
It kind of felt gross. Like we just did like a genocide. Like it felt like
no, that one rocked because
it was so funny.
It was this cool temple. It was a cool temple setup, but we just would jam all the doors and run the other way. And they tried to cut us off, and we'd fireball the group of them, and then run the other way and knock the door down and kill those guys. Like we never had a fair fight. But that's when like there's an old like sorcerer joke of, or even wizard of like caster. If you don't know what to do, fireball. And we did that, and we didn't take a single point of damage.
Well, you guys would be like, all right, we're gonna hide against this wall, and you stand there, and when they come up and walk by, we're gonna jump them. And then like those guards started like walking towards me, and I was like, fireball, and they just die. And I was like, let's go.
Yeah, to resurrect you the first time they grew you out of your old corpse's liver. They just like kind of brought you back.
Yeah,
and then
so I had like this neutral
like your old body like later in the game.
I remember being like this quaint, like neutral, like gentle archivist, like professor that just travels alone to being like this psycho that was like, I need to kill my dad.
That happened.
I need to kill him.
Your dad was Lucifer, also.
Yeah, and then your dad was Lucifer.
We killed him, and he offered me he's like, you could be the ruler of the underworld, and I pissed on his throne and walked away. And then Joel became God, so we were both happy.
And I died.
Sort of.
I thought you crossed over.
Well, I did. I didn't die, but I went to the.
You did a sacrifice.
I went
Well,
to,
you were Jesus, I was God, and then Andrew was the Holy Spirit.
Branson and Joel like ascended in their ways.
It was a trinity. It really was a trinity.
Yeah. Because I was the neutral, I would imbue things. And I guess that makes sense.
Unfortunately, it does.
Yeah, that became really biblical. We didn't intend that at all. I know
Well,
Oki
that-
did.
He
That's how I
did. He said
started
from the beginning, he's like, it's supposed to be like a religious, like, based campaign.
It was
I know.
a religious campaign, and
Morphed
I
into
named it.
Trinity.
I named it the Garden after the Hieronymus Bosch painting.
Oh,
got-
yeah, that's the one that's
I
at,
got really high, and I just looked at that painting for like 4 hours one day, and I was like, "This is going to be my campaign."
so you had to have noticed that was hanging up at my place when you came and visited in Chicago, right?
Yeah, that's when I
point-
freaked out.
He
Saw
pointed
that.
it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Joel, did you bring that with you?
What?
Did you bring that with you?
Yeah, we don't know where to hang it yet because I'm trying not to make my house look like a college place anymore.
Probably
It's up in the attic right now. We don't know where to hang it up right now.
And then Oki imbued all that religious stuff with Twin Peaks and Carcosa and Lovecraft shit.
Basically, I started out like really into Twin Peaks, and I watched True Detective season 1 halfway through and started moving towards that direction. But it all fit, I thought.
It all fit and worked. It's like what Deadly Premonition did. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Anyway,
Now Branson's mad again because we're not talking about him.
Oh, I don't care. I'm trying to think of. Oh, never mind.
he's just relaxing. Don't you just leave him alone, Joel? Stop bullying him. He's talking. Oh, it's okay. I'm muted. Do.
I'm not muted anyway. Oh,
I'm
Joel's
talking about
muted.
Joel.
Oh, because he's eating. Because he's polite.
I was eating a pickle. No one knows what my living room looks like because I don't live there anymore. My
I was
living
wearing
room
a
looks nice.
Kevin Durant Spurs jersey.
Kevin Durant Spurs jersey.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Is he trying to make an ass out of himself?
I think so.
Okay. Just embarrassing.
I think he's troll. All right, no, fuck it. All right, back on track. Back on track.
They fell for it.
Back on track. Back on track. All right, so you guys hobble out of the quarry, and you kind of hit the plateau where, this is where the bulk of town is. Except now everyone appears to be kind of in the more refined, more newly built part of it. You don't really see that many people here, but you can definitely tell there's like little rat folk kids and little orc kids kind of running around that look at you, and they kind of go walk like hurrying off in the other direction.
Yeah.
Hey kid. Is there a bar in this town?
And they just start speaking to you in a language you do not understand.
Ugh, God damn it.
All right. Well, I just need a drink. I don't know if you all need that.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I'm not sure if they even drink in this town. We don't know what their customs are.
Well, let's go find that guy we just did that. That guy we just did that.
Let's get some rat beer.
Can we go and try to find
Yeah.
what's his name?
Zupovin
Zapovin.
Delba.
Yeah.
And you're able to see him. He's sitting at the dock, kind of working on some stuff, and people are kind of moving around. You're able to see him. And you're able to see kind of like the village in its daylight in a little bit. And people have kind of started to moving, but
As I'm coming into town, I'm just yelling, "The quarry's back! The quarry is clear! Octavius Storm has liberated it!" Just yelling that as loud as I can.
And you see, as you guys approach, Zupovin kind of meets you at the docks as you guys sum up. And he's like, "Oh, well, it looks like you guys did it. Huh. That's amazing.
I know.
No thing, really. It was no big deal.
Is
pretty
he
easy.
all,
Coolest tavern.
is he all right?" And he's kind of pointing at you, Malachi.
I'll be honest, Mr. Creep is getting heat stroke, I think.
Yeah, it's hot. I'm sorry.
He's used to living in like a dark, in the shadows in at night. Like he's like a nocturnal person.
Mr. Creep, do you want to go swimming?
I mean, I'm about to if I can't find a fucking tavern.
Look at this creek. Let's go swimming.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. The tavern's under construction right now, but we got some drinks and something, getting some shade, and maybe you tell me a little bit about what went down there. And he kind of starts leading you off this way. And you can see that there's a building right here, the one at 5. It looks bigger than the others, and it's under construction. Looks like about 2 stories. The first story is done, and you can see that it looks to be set up like an inn-type tavern type thing. And you're able to see there's actually a human who appears to be working on it. And you see Zupovin just start kind of going through a crate. And he actually kind of starts rifling through it a little bit. And he pulls out a bottle that if you guys drank in Benediction, you would probably recognize it. It is a type...
Not drink in Benediction.
Okay. It is actually just a type of, like...
Mr. Creeper, no.
Dwarven whiskey.
Oh, okay. Malachi's walking up and just taking it and going to the nearest table by himself.
It's under. There is no table. It's under construction. There's a lot of boxes and crates to sit on.
Okay, then he's gonna find a box or a crate by himself and insist that no one bothers him. Leave me alone for about 30 minutes.
All right.
Whoa, that's pure dwarven stock. Give me some of that.
All right, I'm gonna pour him like a shot and give it to him. The rest is mine.
All right, and Zupovin kind of just senses the the threatening aura of Malachi, and he grabs another bottle and hands it to Mr. Creep.
Mr. Creep takes it, and he goes and finds a tree to lay under.
And do you want your own bottle too? I don't know what's up with you guys. What happened?
I don't drink myself.
Pussy. All right, Mr. Creep laying down.
I should laugh at that, but calling someone pussy for not drinking is...
Mr. Creep said that, like...
After you guys just, like, fought...
Ornery as it gets hotter, and he's just pouring sweat. He's just like...
After you just fought an earth elemental together and nearly died. Oh, he's a pussy!
So you wanted to know the story?
Yeah, like... How'd it go?
Well, let me tell you. It wasn't too difficult. My companions, they defeated the smaller creatures, and I did a really cool thing where I jumped off the side of the cliff and smashed it with my flail and killed it instantly. It was a brutal, but yeah, we saved your town, and I believe we had an agreement.
And the agreement, well, it will be honored. Whatever you guys need, it might take a day or so to kind of get all the stone together, but I'm sure you guys could use a break. It's a hot one, so...
Yeah, I think, can we go swimming in here? In this water?
Let's see. And he's kind of going to point it out a little bit, where basically he's going to tell you to go... Around here is where they do a lot of the stuff. He says kind of go up to the creek a little bit more. If you follow some of the kids, they go around that way. It's a little cleaner further away from here as well.
Yeah. My attendant, Caio Pinto, is going to start undoing my armor. And I'm just wearing the helmet alone, and I'm going to go swimming.
All right, yeah. Kind of go swimming while they're drinking. Yeah. And basically, like Malachi, as you're sitting there drinking, basically you're just seeing kind of people go by. There's one man, he's a human man, that appears to just be kind of working with a couple rat folk to build this building, and he's kind of got hammering stuff and, doing all the carpentry shit as you just sit there drinking. Mr. Creep, you're just under a tree. Are you looking around, or are you just focusing on drinking?
He's drinking in a hypnagogic state. Like, he's, like, half awake, just like...
Yeah. And Mr. Creep, Octavius, the water feels great. You're getting some weird stares because you're keeping your helmet on, but...
Yeah, I keep my helmet on, and also my skin is alabaster, so I look like a Greek statue, basically.
Yeah, you might need some sunscreen.
I'm gonna burn.
But
How
yeah,
does he live in this whole like country? And he's so
Because he's Irish.
he's always in armor.
the Asimar are just Irish.
Yeah, they've never seen the sun.
Joel, I'm Irish and I can get a tan.
When I went out the other day, I
That's why you're not coming. That's not why you're not going to the lake with us, because you're scared of the sun.
I forgot that sunscreen
I
actually.
got a nice
burned.
burn. I burn and then I have a tan for like 2 months.
Wait, you can get burned in Seattle? Is that possible?
I got burned so bad, dude. Like,
Sorry,
I don't believe you.
Joel.
I
Stupid.
don't believe you.
Stupid.
I don't believe you.
I just instantly burn if I get in the sun.
I burn, then I'm just tan for months.
That's
I'm
never
Irish.
happened.
It's my Irish side, then I'm my Italian side. Stupid and stupid.
Branson, can we move along? Andrew's
Yeah,
pissed me off.
Stupid and stupid. All right. Yeah, you guys are just kind of chilling. It's around 10 o'clock. People are working. There's a human guy, that's just hammering in stuff around you, Malachi. What do you guys want to do?
I want to sit there in silence and drink.
All right. Some time passes, and you notice that Zupovin starts like kind of
Joel,
rallying some people.
They're like,
Stop
oh,
over!
man.
I'm talking. Hold on. Zupovin's like starts getting people go around, and you notice that after about 30 minutes, some of the guys had previously been like moving stuff around and helping build stuff. You see about 4 rat folk with pickaxes and shovels and stuff start heading to the quarry. Now, Andrew, what's your joke?
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, okay. Now he doesn't want to.
Now he doesn't want to say it.
All
Saying
right.
when drinking it, like both arms on the table, like one flat while one's holding the glass, and he's like straight up, like perfect posture. See, I knew that's what would be the case. Sorry to interrupt.
And it's you're drinking, Malachi, and it's burning a little bit more than usual on account of all the internal bleeding.
It's like when in The Dark Knight when Aaron Eckhart does that shot of whiskey, even though half of his face is exposed. He throws down a shot of whiskey. Anyways, yeah, I'm good. I have maybe like quarter of the bottle.
If
maybe.
you guys want to count it as a short rest, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Do paladins get spells back in a short rest? No, probably
No,
not.
only wizards and druids, as far as I know, and or they get parts, and warlocks get all theirs.
Yeah, hopefully warlocks. God damn. Where's the
I'll do.
love?
I'm gonna roll a hit dice.
All right.
Yeah, I'll roll hit dice too. I guess the only thing I would do is go back and talk to the listener.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I want to convene with my comrades quickly and ask them if I should tell. Should I tell the listener? Good God, I just got 2 2s in a row. Today is not my day.
Well, you add your con mod to it on a hit dice.
Yeah, I know, but it's still not really what I needed. Like, that's only 4 fucking each time for a hit dice.
I do a backstroke up to the shore to look towards Malachi.
Malachi's gonna turn away so he's not directly looking at Octavius.
Okay, do you catch sight of Mr. Creeper under the tree?
Yeah.
I'm taking the bottle and I just pour it on my face, and it slams back into the grass while I lay there.
All right. Well, if that's how
Not
the
even
war
drinking,
story,
just pouring it on him.
that's how that's done. Do you all think that we should tell them? I'm gonna say it's quieter, so like no one hears me. That we took care of the seeker.
Do you think they'd be appreciative of that or angry at us?
Honestly,
I don't want to disrupt our association with them. We got a good alliance here now.
total coin flip. Technically, we didn't take him out,
That's a good point. We could just tell them we saw his death.
or we know of his death.
I think that would probably be the best route.
Do you want me to take care of that, or you want to take care of that?
I think you have a rapport with the religious
listener.
leader, so I'll let you take care of it.
Hey,
You
Malachi,
gentlemen-
you said you could just do it. You're the best at talking, I think. And I just start walking into the river.
Come on in. The water's great.
How about you all fill up the water?
You see my head submerging under the water.
How How about you all grab some of that
Open the
water?
bottle with my thumb over the top.
Grab some of that water in your water skins or in bottles that we have, and I can use that later on.
Why do you need a water skin anymore? I'm the water king.
Oh, there's that too. I mean, never mind. Yeah, I forgot that you. Sorry, I forgot you were the water king now.
Fabricio is like just shaking the water canteen.
Well, remind me to turn some of that into holy water when we get back.
Of course.
I'm gonna go find the listener, DM.
Yeah. The listener would be just on the shrine, same as kind of last time.
Pardon me, listener. I have some information that you might want to know.
Oh, really? What would that be?
Well, when you spoke of the Seeker, it didn't initially really ring all that true. However, upon further thought, just because I'm not used to your all's customs and all that, I realized that we are well aware that the Seeker you spoke of is dead.
Oh, Kafali.
Right.
Oh, well. He made his choice. He left town.
It's true.
I don't know how to... It's a complicated feeling, you know? I worked with the man for 10 years, but... He did have a bit of a... I guess, genocidal streak in him.
That's a hell of a streak.
Yeah, well... If you follow Idmaw Clackshaw, you have to be, but... The town will recover from Idmaw Clackshaw, just like it'll recover from everything else. And if one of his followers are dead, then maybe one day somebody can take care of Idmaw Clackshaw as well.
Well, that's what we're planning on doing, and we're kind of hoping that you could be of assistance in that. And I know that we're already having a deal with your quarry, but I guess as, once again, one man of the cloth to another rat of the cloth, if you would be interested in sort of forming a sort of alliance.
Well, I will help you with what I can. What would you propose?
I can't ask of anything specific right now because we aren't really sure of the details. I guess any information regarding the progress or aggressions of Idmaw Clackshaw, or if we find out anything, we could send it your way as well.
Well, I tell you what, I'll give you an understanding of what I can do, and then if you think of anything later on, let me know. I have the ability to speak to dozens of prior generations here of rat folk, and their knowledge is my knowledge. Anything you can imagine of that, well, I'll help you how I can.
And if we were to send word via messenger or letter or bird, you would be willing to respond that way if we had questions?
Of course. I'm sure the task of killing Kofali, whoever took care of it, I'm sure they had good reason, and I hold no ill judgment towards them or of anyone going against them. It's a complicated thing, but it's for the best for the rat folk here that people like Idmaw Clackshaw don't decide our future.
Right. Agreed. Listener, it's been great. Lovely seeing your town. I trust that I don't know, do we have to do the weird thing where we cut each other's hands, do a handshake? Can we just...
I'm sorry?
I don't know. I heard that that was a thing you all did.
Oh, that's a Zupovin's thing. No, it's fine. I trust you.
Okay. Well, blessings of Rehirak to be upon you.
If I could ask one thing before.
Mm-hmm.
You're a holy man, and I tried talking to her, and it didn't really resonate. The man who died, who we had the funeral for, his daughter, Ida, she's a very, very powerful, smart young orc, and, well, she's a bit distraught, and, well, she plans to go to a holy site, and I think it's too dangerous. If you could almost inspire her, she wants to take up the mantle of leading the orcs around here, but she's proposing something that's insane. She's down at the docks working. You're an adventurer. I've heard word from the quarry that you guys took care of a big problem.
Easily, no problem. It was the easiest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, just convince her to stay here where we need her. Tell her adventuring is, I don't know, dangerous.
And if I'm unable to.
Well, just do your best.
Right. Alrighty. Well, good luck in the future.
Good luck to you as well.
I'll go rejoin the crew.
Cool.
And I'll let them know that everything we heard about and how we should go talk to Ida, but that we have a way to speak to undead mouse or rat folk, not mouse folk, right?
Right. There's rat folk
Okay.
and mouse folk, but these are all rat folk.
Okay. That we have a way of contacting them. I couldn't think of any questions right then, but if either of you all could.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Mr. Creep looks fucking serene after being in that.
Yeah, we're so happy.
And having
We're
a
like-
drink. He just like Jim Caviezel on the Thin Red Line, just like nothing can go wrong now.
There's being event like another 30
Cut off,
minutes
DM.
of this, and you're
Yeah,
just
what
gonna
was
be.
that, Branson?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I cut off?
We have lost
Uh-oh.
PM.
No, it's fucking.
DM down.
It's
You're
not-
back.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Right
hell.
back.
It keeps cutting off on Discord.
Well,
I don't
we
know.
just let you know when it happens, so you're not talking and not wondering no one's responding to you.
Thank you.
We're not ignoring you.
Love you, dude.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. Fuck.
Okay, that's right, CJ. Discord blows. It's fucking awful.
What was I gonna say?
I
I was still coming in chat. What was I saying?
As he was swimming serenely.
Feeding the zombie
Oh,
hamster.
I'm saying you guys are gonna, Mr. Creep's gonna be like at the beginning of The Master, where he's just building the naked woman. on the
Okay,
beach.
dude. All right, we get it. You like that movie?
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
Joel,
watch another movie.
Joel, it's a fantastic movie.
I know, I've seen it,
It's
but
more
that's
of
not the only movie.
It's more of a film, really.
Oh, okay, let's move along.
I like it
Moving
more
on.
than There Will Be Blood.
That's fine. That's not the thing that I'm mad about. I'm mad that that's
No,
the
I
only
didn't
comparison.
think you'd be mad about that, Joel. You respect my movie opinions.
Why are you
as
so
I do
mad?
yours.
I respect you. You respect me.
Joel and I watched Equilibrium together.
That was awesome.
Like cinema.
That's how your D&D character came up. You became the Gun Kata guy from Equilibrium.
That's why I wanted to watch it, because I was like, this could be perfect for like what? Anyway,
All
D&D.
right, yeah, you
We're
guys
going. We're
are
gonna have to wrap it up.
you guys are all gathered again, swimming in the creek, Malachi.
Should we go talk to Ida?
Whatever you say, man.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna get out. And my attendant starts toweling me off, and then my armor gets put back on by Fabricio.
And they've never said a single word to anyone or each other, right?
I don't think they're allowed to.
I don't even give them orders. They just know what I want.
All right.
Okay, this is session 5, Branson. You've had plenty of opportunities to kill them off.
They only got 3 HP each. So.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not. No, I think they're nice.
He says through clenched teeth.
No, I think they're nice. All right, yeah. So you guys are all you're all in the river. It's probably about 11. You've been able to like catch your breath, and do like a short rest. But what do you guys want to do now?
I want to go talk to Ida if you all are cool with that, but I will recommend that Octavius might tone down the Lord of the Land thing just for this conversation.
I'll let you take the lead here. Sounds like you have a
I will suggest, though, that I think that Mr. Creep might be able to get through to a young, adventurous whippersnapper more so than I could.
Do you think we could maybe? I mean, this person sounds useful. Do you think we could maybe convince them to join up? We need able-bodied adventuring types. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what they're up to. Maybe we can assist them with whatever they're interested in doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we could secure loyalty that way.
Well, let's go talk to her, see what she has to say.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that she's kind of at the dock down there. Real quick, let me.
People like hanging out by the docks here.
It's kind of
It's kind of the
Town-
main. It's kind of the main thing of the town.
I wouldn't mind hanging out at the docks.
As you guys approach, you see kind of at a wooden table, there appears to be standing over it, kind of like leaning over it with like both of her palms on the table, kind of like sketching something out. You see an enormous orcish woman, like 6'4", jacked with a mohawk.
No one can see it, but Octavius is blushing. This is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
She is fucking ripped and just looks like...
Do you want to keep going for a minute, Branson?
Why?
I don't know. You just seem into it. You want to just keep going for a minute and just indulge yourself?
All right.
I'm enjoying it.
And she is kind of looking on and sketching to what appears to be like a makeshift map of the region. And she's kind of mumbling to herself and doesn't see you guys really approach.
Ida, I presume?
Yeah, and who might you be?
My name is Father Malachi McMurtry. This is Octavius Storm, and this is Mr. Creep.
I saw you guys last night at the funeral. I'm sorry, I was a bit preoccupied. I'm not sure if you were aware, but that was my father.
Oh, well, you have our deepest condolences.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen here, we're all adventurers here.
Oh,
and
really?
I hear that you're thinking about going into that lifestyle as well.
Well, to prove myself, yes, so to speak.
Do you think that's the best idea?
If I want to lead. I know Ida says that things are going to be different around here and that...
Your name is Ida, so...
I mean, Mertepi said that she wanted me to stay and that things are going to be different out here and they don't need me to go and do these... get money and... But it's what my dad did. When he was my age, he went out, fought for years, did mercenary work, went to the catacombs, like made his name for himself as a great warrior. And that's why people respected him. And she wants me to just step up into a leadership position without doing any of that.
There's wisdom in your words. Do you plan on doing this alone, though?
Well, I have something different planned. I don't plan to do a large, adventuring for the rest of my life thing like that, but I know of some ancient orcish greatswords where if I got one, I believe I could assume power, authority, just by holding it. I think that's the best way I can prove myself as a valuable fighter, warrior, and leader without having to be gone for years upon years. But she says it's too risky. They don't know what's there. I might die, but if I just sit here, I'm going to feel like a fool. Orcs fight.
Hey, excuse me. You fellas, if you ask me, this is another job for us.
And
is there
what would you
anything
mean
in your
that?
quest that would... Sorry.
Oh, she just asked Mr. Creep, what do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about what?
Would you be does this quest not allow you to accept help? Because I think we would be interested in assisting you with this quest.
Well, are you the gentleman that just cleared the quarry?
Without any trouble whatsoever.
Oh my. I could accept help, I think. I don't think it's dishonorable as long as we're fighting side by side. As long as we treat it with the utmost sanctity. Where we're going is supposed to be an old orcish ruin.
I've always respected the orcs myself.
I'll be honest.
I thought they were a noble people.
Let me just be the first one to say I have not always respected the orcs or never thought that they were a very noble people. However, I'm willing to put that aside, being as you look like you are trying to be a respectable, honest leader.
Are you guys familiar with the Knights of Nothing?
Heard of them?
Well,
I myself am not.
up north, there's a group of weird paladins. I don't know how else to put it. Apparently, they were run down here from the north, and they've settled on the top level of this old orcish fort. They are harmless. They are not aggressive or mean or anything like that, but they're bizarre. But underneath that orcish ruin, where they do not go, there's layers upon layers that go deeper down underground. I heard stories from my dad that there were twin greatswords deep down in there. One was named Zalos and one was named Akaluthos. And they were held by old orcish paladins of thousands of years ago. That's what I want to do. I want to go down there and find those. I don't know what the Knights of Nothing think about that. I've never met them. But that's my plan. I don't
So you
know.
want us to kill all of them?
No, of course not. They're harmless.
Mr. Creep.
For us, it'd probably be easy to kill them. It'd probably be easy.
Mr. Creep.
No, they're. I won't want to kill them. All right.
Take them out, no problem.
Mr. Creep.
I don't know what's in the ruins. I don't know how
Curb your
dangerous
killing
it
instincts.
is.
We get, Mr. Creep, that you are a cold-blooded murderer who rejoices in nothing more than splashing in the pool of his enemy's bloods. Whoever you deem it necessary, you will gladly pull out that esophagus and stomp upon it and dance with glee. We understand that. You need to put that aside right now.
Mr.
Well, no,
Creep,
I'd
you're
rather-
a blade, and you are sheathed right now.
I'd rather just speak to the fellas, but someone needs help.
No,
and
we don't have to
so
kill.
hard. The best thing I found is to just kill stuff. I'm pretty good at it, so it just gets it done. My friends need help, and I just kill stuff because he told me to.
Because you're good at it and you clearly love it.
No, I'd rather just talk. Never mind. Forget.
We
drunk.
don't even have to talk
Sorry.
to them.
I'm sorry. That dwarf stock. I haven't had it in weeks.
Let's. I'll speak for my group here. I think we should assist you. I look to everybody else to see if they're accepting of this.
I agree. However, Ida, it sounds like you're asking a little bit. What could we get in return?
Well, there's two great swords, and if I get one, you would get the other, and I'd consider it a great honor that we would be wielding them together.
Oh, look at Octavius.
I'm gonna pull. Do you mind if I speak with my companions for a moment?
No, go ahead. I have to plot the course.
I'm gonna pull a Malachi aside of Mr. Creep. We do like a group huddle. If we do this for them, we're securing the loyalty of the leader of a powerful warrior race of people. It sounds very useful to me. I don't know about you guys.
I would just like to make that more clear up front that that's what we're doing.
Understood.
Guarantee that.
Cool.
Because heaven forbid we give them a weapon and then all of a sudden they decide to side with Id Clack Shaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back to what was her name again? Sorry,
Ida.
Ida. We're going to assist you, but I would let you know that we're currently engaged in a more existential battle, a threat that we cannot necessarily see against one Idma Clackshaw. If we can do this for you, can we assume your assistance in the battle against such a foe?
I would be happy. I have a grudge against Idma Clackshaw. Not quite as much as Zupovin. He really is disgusted by the man, but yeah, he is not welcome in my town.
With that, I think we should seal this pact with a handshake. Put on my hand.
And she will. Wait, you cut your hand?
No, I just put out my hand.
Okay,
I don't know.
She shakes it.
Yeah.
No, I wanted.
You'd cut it again.
No, I thought you cut it again because
That'd be fun.
no, that's Zupovin's thing.
Joel, did you drink the potion I gave you?
Yeah.
Okay.
When did you plan to head
I
out?
thought a glass would be good. Oh, finish it off. Okay. There we go.
Hey, not bad.
Well, I was gonna head out. I'm trying to read some of the notes next to this map that my father. Do any of you speak Elvish?
Fuck no.
Branson.
I know.
I've made one character who doesn't speak Elvish. And it's not Malachi.
Are you the only one that speaks Elvish?
Yeah, I don't speak Elvish.
All right. Yeah, she kind of hands you this note, and it essentially says, "The twin greatswords, blessed by Rey Harakti,
Ooh.
and given to the orcs for their loyalty,
Ooh.
lie."
I just soy face.
Yeah. Lie near the shrine to his in the fort beneath the mountain. And then there is a map that heads north, and you can kind of see its little detailed ridges.
Are you reading this out out loud?
Yeah, for sure. I'm translating it.
When I'm when you say the swords the blessed by Rey Harakti, I look towards you, Malachi, and I go, it's destiny.
Yep. Preordained.
He has to hold those blades like a pharaoh, like.
Yeah, that's badass.
Shit.
It is destiny. Here.
Yep. All right, that's what we're doing. But don't you think we should head back to Matt Cloud before we do that? What direction would it be in?
It's due north almost.
Ah, god damn it.
I mean, Matt Cloud will be there when we get back.
We just keep getting side quest after side quest.
I know,
where we go? What are we doing?
We're getting Skyrim, yeah.
Branson's getting. He's RPGing.
I'm happy.
Hard.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just anything that's in front of Octavius, he thinks is destiny. So he's gonna try to go full tilt towards it.
I mean, that's the thing. If Rey Harakti is gonna come in front of Malachi,
Could Malachi deny that?
That's what we got to do. Okay, wait. I can send out my familiar.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you guys do. So it's not like my vote doesn't matter.
Jesus.
Your vote matters, dude.
You matter.
Do not baby voice me, Branson. You've been the biggest baby tonight. My queen didn't work and everyone hates me.
They do hate me, and it hasn't worked.
I spent $10 on this.
You can't just say something true in a dumb
Nails
voice.
in both hands and going, you all hate me and you're so glad I'm here.
They do hate me.
Isn't enough for you. You want to push this crossover? I'm on it.
They don't like me. They're judging me. Why
Can
can't
I
you get your
Well,
stream
then-
to work,
then you're-
Branson?
You go, can I at
But
least
it's
have a
fucked up that
drink?
you took it out on Malachi.
We give you a sponge with vinegar in it. Like, here's your drink, bitch. Here's your drink. You go, it's vinegar. We go, that's right.
Sorry I'm not like a great guy. Sorry I'm not like a prince, or even better, two princes.
One
Okay, Branson.
bottles of wine for you.
How long did it take for us to travel to the Little Triumph?
You guys left Matt Cloud at like 7 or 8 in the morning and got there at like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh shit! So over 12 hours. What if it was by the way the crow flies?
If you guys took a pretty okay. So you guys avoided the forest. You guys went around the thickest part of the forest. If you went through the forest, it would be slower almost. So you guys took about the most.
But I'm saying if I use my wondrous raven to take a note back to the people at Matt Cloud, could it fly back within 12 hours?
I thought you already had one wing.
I think so.
No. That's my actual crow that I have in my
figurine
pocket.
he got.
Oh,
Did Cricket survive that fucking massive blow, by the way?
I mean, I'm not gonna kill the bird in your pocket.
Okay.
It's weird that
Let's
you
go,
took
Cricket.
a bird in your pocket to a battle, but no,
Let's
no,
go, Cricket.
No, he is not.
So could I do that with the Raven of Power? Like,
Yeah.
I know it's kind of metagaming, but I'm just like
No,
wondering.
that's fine. I'm
A
cool
bird
with that.
would get there very
I think-
quickly,
yeah.
flying.
I think
All right, well,
you would probably hear back. I mean, it's like probably between 11:30 and noon. You'd hear back a little before midnight, probably.
right. So should I send a message to Matt Cloud? I could send Christine here to go let them know. I'm gonna hold out just a statue of a raven.
Whatever you deem necessary.
We should probably.
I have nothing to tell Matt Cloud at the moment, but yeah, they know we're out. Yeah, feel free to let them know our progress. Let them know
way,
shipments coming.
Right, the shipment's coming. They know that we're not dead. That we'll be doing something else for a while, and that way, Torino can just run the show. She seemed really capable.
She does.
She seemed nice. She seemed good. All right, I'll write a quick letter, Branson, and send just like a letter to Torino with the Raven, kind of explaining where we're going and that shipments are coming in and that she has full control of Matt Cloud. Are you guys cool with that, with Torino running it?
Yes.
All right, and then I'll send that on its way.
I do not want that responsibility.
I think Malachi just really wants to talk to Torino.
She's hot. She's a cat.
Wait, what?
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 What's up,
What's
Joel?
up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Why don't you have a drink of
What's
that
up, man?
wine, Joel?
Give me another glass, and it can't hurt.
Just chug that.
This probably can't hurt.
Do they do the one gulp, the GTA 5 one gulp and collapse?
What could go wrong?
Um,
I think one glass is warranted.
do you think we should find Sai? He was talking to his parents.
Oh yeah, where's Sai? We'll take him along too.
Yeah, you don't see Sai at the moment.
Just let's start just yelling his name through the streets.
Probably not a good idea. Also, I'm about to pass out.
Yeah, what do we? Do you want to rest first and then head out, or
Why don't we
What
send
was
Mr.
your
Creeper
time
go find
frame?
Sai, since
I
they're
know.
close buddies, and we'll rest up and head out.
Yeah, you know Sai went to look for his parents, is what he told you.
Right.
Andrew?
All right, I'll head into town. Let's start looking around.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you're kind of looking around. You see people working, but you don't really see Sai. You can't tell Sai anywhere. It's a lot of busy work kind of going around. Just, like Skyrim NPCs carrying boxes and shit. You see
just nailing a barrel? In the middle of
yeah. Just working.
What happens if you walk into them? Do they drop the barrel and it shatters?
Yeah, but
Like
it shatters into like nothing. It just and then it's
Yeah.
and then they just turn around and walk in different directions.
Like in Novigrad, fuck
Yeah.
you.
You're able to, you can kind of see the leader Zupovin Del Ba, who's kind of sitting by himself, but you don't see Sai.
Okay. I guess I'll maybe I'll like post up in a place where I have like a wide range of sight. And kind of
climb a building.
I'll just like climb up onto like a barrel and sit there with my bottle of whiskey.
Cool. All right, yeah. Give me a perception check. Yeah, you don't see him, but you think you hear like the sounds of an argument to your east. Like it's very faint.
Sound like it's like outside or inside a building.
Well, a lot of the buildings are kind of pretty thin, so you can't really tell. But it's
I mean, is it
across the bridge.
okay?
I want to hear Mr. Creep handle a domestic dispute.
Oh yeah.
I'll head across the bridge.
Yeah, it starts coming in louder and louder, and you can kind of hear it. And you're able to finally hear Sai's voice, like, defending himself, but it appears to be coming from the shrine.
Oh damn. Okay. I'm gonna head across this.
Yeah, and you see all these
Trying to
different.
not draw attention to myself.
Yeah, you can hear it come more and more and stuff like this, and you can kind of see the listener outside of the shrine.
Can
And
we be on this middle island and hear anything?
yeah, you can hear just well, I didn't do it. Sorry, I didn't know he was a bad guy. Well, you can't just go off it like just stuff like that. And like there's a bunch of religious icons and stuff around you. And listener Mertepi is actually outside of the shrine, and when she sees you approach, she just kind of shakes her head a little bit and rolls her eyes. Can you just go get him out of there? There's nothing to gain from this. Andrew?
Hmm.
Did you hear what I said?
They know I'm there.
Yeah, she just talked to you and said, can you just go get him out of there?
Yeah, I'll get him out.
Yeah. And you hear him arguing with like two other voices, and you kind of go up it, and as you walk up and into... Are you going into the shrine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sai is there arguing with two ghosts of rat folk who are just chewing his ass out. It is just two ghosts yelling at him about, you betrayed the whole group going with Idmar Clackshaw, now you want to come back, and now this, you're just double going back and forth all this, and then it's like, we're very disappointed in you for what you've been doing. We heard you were a bandit, and just like yelling at him.
Mr. Creep's gonna walk in and immediately hand the bottle of whiskey, the dwarf stock, to Sai and be like, Sai, I've been looking all over for you, buddy. You did a great job, and everyone's so proud of you in this town. It's so good of all the work you've done. You've done amazing work. And like slaps him on the back.
Sai, what is this small man saying?
By the way, Mr. Creep right now is terrified of these like ghosts in front of him.
Yeah, they're straight up ghosts. Yeah.
But he is like trying to remain strong for his buddy.
So, what did our son do to everyone's thanking him for?
Well, he's only helped me and my party out to alleviate and prevent numerous deaths and a lot of trifles and just a whole lot of bad stuff happening. I can't explain everything to you right now for his safety. So, I think the best thing to do is wish him well while he's here, and this could be the last time he ever sees you.
Go ahead and give a persuasion check with advantage. Pretty good move. There we go. Yeah. Sai, I don't know what to say. I guess. Well, I guess you have a lot to learn, but you're doing better. We give you our blessing. Go. We don't want to keep you up much longer. And Sai immediately just grabs the bottle and turns to walk out the room as fast as possible. He is just flop sweating.
Oh yeah, Mr. Creep is fucking sweating beads. Just, Lord.
I didn't want to tell you guys about the ghost stuff. People get weird about that. All the humans and stuff, even when we were doing the cultist stuff, the jokes, I don't know. Let's just get out of here, man, and just don't say anything to the guys.
Well, I mean, it might slip out, but it's just so you know, I'm not judging you. I think it's cool.
And then yeah, he just starts heading back to the party.
All right, so you're going back into town.
Yeah. You guys are kind of all together now. What's the plan?
Well, as long as I got the message, let's start heading out with Ida as soon as we rest up. But what's up? What's up, Mr. Creep? What's up?
He talked to his parents. We're all good.
It was
all right.
It was a little rough, but Mr. Creep helped me.
That's what friends are for.
His eyes do light up a little bit at friends.
Aww.
Isn't that what Mr. Creep wants too?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his treasure right here.
This is so sweet.
Stop, dude.
Joel's gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry. It's just fucking lame.
It's more about like.
Well, I mean, like when you guys are so all like cynical about everything you do. I gotta,
Wait, I'm the cynical one?
A little bit.
No! Stop it, Branson.
Huh?
Andrew, Oki. Come on, guys.
Karai was the most cynical character I've ever seen in any medium.
That was Karai. That wasn't Joel. I'm a
Malachi-
real person. I'm a human
That was
being.
100% unbridled, Joel.
That was Joel. Although Karai did it many times seek approval.
That's not
Karai
true.
had moments
That's not
of
true.
humility.
100% true. Karai wanted approval from their peers.
Also, Neil, no, I'm not a racist against halflings and orcs. That's me. That's not Malachi, my character.
Malachi
did just say he was racist against orcs.
I said I wasn't. I wasn't too preferable towards them.
That's
being racist. I mean,
I'm not racist. I just
I'm not
wouldn't
a fan of-
hire
I'm
a
not a fan of
halfling to like work at my job. Or
No, I didn't say that about halflings. I said that was me as a player. I would never choose halfling as a language because that's a worthless language.
why is it worth?
It would have been
Because that race.
It was a real
do you hear it? Do you hear it now, Joel?
campaign. It was real damn helpful to know halfling.
The argument was if Malachi is a racist.
Yes,
And Malachi is just like not too fond of orcs.
that's racism.
Okay, but is it racism or speciesism? Like, which one is it? I'm not a huge fan of like.
I mean, which is better? Is one better than the other? I don't know.
I'm not a huge fan of earwigs getting into my house.
Is
that what you're
Is that what you
comparing?
call
Are you-
halflings?
Other people
No, it's not.
to you.
You guys are trying to get me canceled just because I have opinions about D&D.
That's
They're
right.
putting Joel as over
That's
party in
right.
chat. Hashtag.
Oh,
So
okay,
you're
whatever.
in the hot seat. We're putting you in the hot seat.
Just digging a hole.
Yeah, he's digging a hole. He's like, you guys are fucking morons. Keeps digging deeper. He's like,
You're not gonna
get anything.
All right, what are we doing? We gotta wrap it up soon. It's getting to 10.
Okay, we're gonna rest and then head out.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
rest ahead now.
Okay, where are we heading?
We're gonna go with Ida to the Knights of Nothing
Okay.
and the swords.
So you guys can do a long rest and can kind of head out at night at like 8, or do you guys want to just wait till the morning and chill out?
Might be cool to go out at night. Might be neat.
You think that's a good idea?
No, but it might be fun.
I am praying for the fucking night to come.
All
I have a
we can
light
leave.
cantrip, so we can.
Mr. King does not want to do anything during the day anymore.
Let's go out at night. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck
Yeah.
the daytime.
Yeah, that's
All
cool.
right. So you guys go
So,
ahead, back to the river home, one of the rooms you guys set aside, lick your wounds, take a long rest, kind of get moving again back at 8 o'clock, and Ida's waiting for you with her like backpack all set up. Size in the cart, kind of getting everything ready for you guys. And let's go to the world map real quick. All right. It's about 6 hours of a trip on the way. Probably 4 hours. The map's a little bit off, but about to the mountain range there and the Knights and Nothing. In this kind of path, Ida's kind of leading you guys along, and there's a path heading to the north out of town that kind of follows the river. And you guys are going up the river, and Ida goes, well, it might be, they're kind of annoying, but they're usually not aggressive to me. We can shave a couple hours off the time if we go to the Centaur territory.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been meaning. I want to see a centaur up close.
The open savannas are really quick to travel, but not really great if you're going incognito, to be honest.
We really have to go buy some
Go to the centaur
centaurs.
territory. Let's check them out.
All right. Yeah, you guys are traveling at night. After about 2 hours of travel in the dead of night, you guys kind of make your way out of the forest, and you kind of hit the wide open savanna areas. And as you guys kind of travel along with the cart, or did you guys left the cart, right?
Probably so they can take the stone back.
Oh, yeah. All right. And as you guys kind of travel along the way, you hit this.
Could we retcon and say that Sai is going to take the stuff back?
Sure, yeah. So it's just you got, yeah.
Okay, he doesn't have to come with us, right?
What's that? I didn't. What?
Sai doesn't have to come with us on this mission, right?
Sai doesn't want to come, or do you not want Sai to come?
Never mind, Branson. Listen to what I said.
All right. So you guys are kind of traveling along. You know, the moon is really bright. It was so hot during the day. It's still pretty hot at night. And as you guys kind of reach the savannah and start doing around, at about midnight, you guys start hearing hoof beating in the distance. And can barely make it out a little bit, but those with dark vision can see you guys are being slowly approached by 4 to 6 centaurs.
God damn it.
Yes.
And we'll end it there for today.
We're ending it with that. I'm like now a racist against centaurs, halflings, and orcs.
This is your fault, though. You've decided this about yourself.
No, it's just okay.
It's a character.
No. I'm not saying that it's a character. I'm saying that like it's a preference of like who am I going to play in D&D? It's like, do I want to play as red, blue, yellow, white, or whatever? Like not even races, just like classes.
Yeah, like, you're colorblind. You don't see race, right?
No, that's not it either. It's like it's a stupid name.
No,
like,
everybody has their preferred D&D races, right?
Right, and they're also like. Did you see that they're changing a lot of that? Soon. Because it shouldn't be called race. It's a stupid name for it.
They're getting rid of like the negative attributes, and they're getting rid of the forced alignments and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's all
Which
fine.
Are stupid
but like,
anyway. Nobody plays that.
That's not business in 5e, is it?
Yeah.
Where is that in 5e?
Well, it's like where he's saying that's like, oh, if you
are typically lawful evil, or stuff like that. They're getting rid of. Like they did it a little bit with Eberron, where the orcs don't have the -2 to intelligence and stuff like that.
Yeah, that shit. I hate that.
They're basically they're making it so player characters really don't have cultures forced upon them. Like,
but that's all.
They're
that also
more like, yeah.
That also is like to me like you can just do that already with your DM.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Like I like the like don't call it race because that's stupid. Call it ancestry like Pathfinder does.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yeah, they call it ancestry and culture, which is like, okay, where did you grow up? Who cares what your race is or what you look like? Where did you grow up?
I think
like, that's what actually
they
matters.
also talked about changing some of the attribute stuff. And to me, the main thing I would change about the attribute stuff is have a floating +1 that can go. That would be based on background or class.
Well, that's the bigger thing is you should do background stuff. Like if you want to be a fighter and your fighter was trained to be like a teacher, you know, of course you're not going to get a +1 to fucking strength. But if you're trained to be like a sailor, you would get a +1 to be strength.
I think everything would also be easier in the character customization thing if they just did point buy and they got rid of the +2 stat. You cannot have a +2 stat. So you would get 3 +1s, and 2 of the +1s would be dependent on race, and then you would have a floating +1 that would be on background. Because the main thing I have a problem with is that if you go by the purest rules, it's impossible to have like a viable like Dragonborn rogue. Like let's say you have a really cool idea for a race class combo and you don't get that modifier. Like there's so few races that can be a cleric, for instance, because there's almost no races that have a wisdom bonus. Like, so your choices.
I agree with that to a certain point, but like I also, to push back on that exact point, is like I also don't think it's all about like, well, I want to do whatever I want, and I should not have any like hindrances as to what my character build is. And it's not about race. It's like I don't give a shit what like race for me in D&D is like. What do you want to look like? Who fucking cares? And if I make fun of halflings, it's just like out of fucking fun because I love gnomes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But like. It's more like, okay, I want to make this character and I have this perfect idea in mind. Therefore, all my rules should be open to me. I don't like that. I think that's kind of lame.
I agree.
It's just like it's fun in RPGs to be able to build these unique builds that are either like, if you want to min-max, but min-max is limiting yourself.
I'd like going off type a
But
lot.
the
like just
min-max
kinda,
stuff,
Yeah,
the min-max
like so if you want to
stuff-
make a Dragonborn rogue, guess what? You totally can choose some cool feats, do the
But here's the thing, if
ASI, and I bet you can make a dope Dragonborn.
Yeah, at like level
rogue.
14,
Easy.
you would just be. Here's
yeah,
the
I
thing.
was gonna. Yeah,
Like not everything is min-maxing.
Yeah, but at the
my
same time, you
my
don't
OSR
wanna,
game that I'm doing. It's
you
like,
want to be in the same level.
basically
as
there's
people you're
no
playing with.
demi-humans, even like
Right?
dwarves
No,
and
yeah.
elves. They're kind of just different humanoids.
My shit died
So-
again. What the hell? You guys weren't
Oh,
here.
shit.
Good. What were you saying, Oki?
Like in the game that I'm running on like Fridays for some other friends, it's like all like, and yeah, Snail Shaman just said it in chat, like OSR D&D, like elf and dwarf was that's your class, like it's your race / class, and everybody else is like fighters, mages, everything is else just human. In my game, it's like dwarves are just humans that live like on a rock somewhere, and they've been just breeding amongst themselves, and they have shared genetic traits like over time. But yeah, it just depends on. I think like D&D gives so much leeway to DMs, so it's like I don't know how much is necessary for like D&D 5e to address.
I will say, someone brought this up earlier in chat. They should change the Vistani in Curse of Strahd, and they should change a lot in Tomb of Annihilation.
Tomb of
'Cause
Annihilation is like awful.
Dude, honestly, Curse of Strahd might even be worse.
Really?
Dude, like
It's just
everything
they're all
you
Borat.
well, everything that you can imagine about the Romani people, like every stereotype is there in Vistani times 10 because they're all literally servants of Strahd and lawful evil.
Cool.
Like
Jesus.
it's just like it's pretty bad.
It sucks
And
because like Curse of Strahd is well regarded as one of the most fun ones, and that would be such an easy change to just.
so they're changing it, which I'm glad that they are, and I think they just when they did it, they were trying to like play off that weird line where you're like, oh, it's a stereotype, but it's not the real thing. But it's like, yeah, but that's still one that people like throw around a lot. And Tomb of Annihilation, like the Cholt thing, is kind of it's kind of weird too.
No bueno, yeah.
So like that's the bigger thing to me is like when you're representing humans, like humans who are of a different skin color and culture based off of actual human real life cultures. That's the bigger thing. Like to go and be like, oh, we're worried about Drow. I mean, I don't know. The Drow looks super European to me, except they're literally like.
I thought they were like Mayan or something. They have like
no,
they
look
have no, but they have all
like
like they I don't know. They have like weird.
No, man. Like, if you look at their architecture and everything, like, they look very, like, European. I'm not defending the Drow. Like, it's still weird they made them black, but...
Like, it's like
that's...
humans have, like, these diverse races, like, everything, and then everyone else is just kind of like...
Well, anytime you deal with anything from fantasy, you're also dealing with, like, 60 years of history where just, the entire birth of a certain concept for either a monster was just, like, a ethnic group. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it has awful roots that they've, like, manicured over time. So it's difficult to be like, okay, do we scrap the whole thing or do we make... I think the best thing is just make it...
I get inspiration, though, but, like, for me, with fictional and fantastical stuff, is I have to separate everything entirely. I have to say, this is an entirely existent thing that is not based on anything within, like... our world. I have to like, kind of separate my own like biases and shit. Like that doesn't exist. Like
world building, you gotta
like,
make
it's like the same feeling of like how people watch it and they think a protagonist has to be liked. It's like no, a protagonist can be like a villain. Like a story does like not everything has to be good and nice for you. You don't like everything doesn't have to align with what you like. You should play characters that don't align with what you believe in real life. Like it's role playing and it's D&D. Like that's the point. And I'm not saying like, oh, like do like heinous shit. Like there's probably Joe, we've talked to us like people that are like even like done horrible like even like implied like rapey shit. That's fucking weird to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's just weird behavior. But if you're gonna be a murderous person, like massacre shit, like go for it. I mean it's like not like original or anything, but like You gotta separate shit from like our history. People be like, oh, what? Why would that happen to this? This is a medieval. Like No, it's a fantasy. It's a separate world. Shut up about like. I don't care if it's based on this like past history of ours.
Yeah.
Like you can have a medieval setting and then throw in computers. I don't give a shit.
I don't like
Throwing
that.
guns.
I've had so many.
I'm not
people do
saying
that.
I'm not saying that it's fun to do. I'm not saying that's fun to do. Like no, keep it like kind of like level like that. But you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
Right.
quit basing it off of our history. It's so fucking lame. It's limiting as hell.
I think there's moments where you kind of have to, and it's very, very obvious that it's right
Oh,
there
I mean,
in
if
front of
you're
you.
doing shit like slavery or something, I don't.
Yeah,
like, weird
yeah.
stuff. But like that's just like obvious, like common courtesy.
Yeah. I've been wondering. So I'm
If I want
thinking
to have
about.
people in the game, I can do that. That's right.
I've been wanting to run Out of the Abyss for like 2 years now, and I think I'm going to do it in the next couple of months. And like Out of the Abyss, no, this shouldn't be a spoiler for anyone because it's literally like in the back of the book, and it's the first fucking minute of the game is you're captured by the Drow because they are enslaving you, and it's like, should slavery be in D&D? And it's like, I don't want to defend like I'm not going to die on the hill of slavery should be in a fucking fantasy role playing game, but at the same time, it's like, well. There have been, like we celebrate Rome, we celebrate all these Western
it's also,
civilizations
you
that have
haven't-
had slavery.
You think about like games like Assassin's Creed, who have had stuff like where the whole point of that one game is to just go around freeing slaves. Like that shit's fun. That shit's cool. Like that shit can be done, I think. But like,
Yeah.
The problem is always going to be weird DMs because there's a lot of weird guys that are DMs.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
Like, oh yeah. Well, you don't pass the check to do that. Now you're a slave. Got you. It's like
Yeah.
fuck you, dude. No, I'm not doing that. I quit. Like no.
Well,
like
the thing-
that. Like that.
The thing that I read online that I thought was actually pretty good is like there is a very strong element. Like actually, someone was saying that like they should get rid of alignment. I actually don't agree with that because I think alignment in D&D is like actually kind of important
I think
because
it's
like
a cool mechanic that could be used better.
I agree with that. In 5e, it's kind of like it's like very soft-handedly done, which sucks. But like,
There's
I think
some
it's neat.
items that react differently depending on the morality of somebody holding it, and I think that's super cool. Stuff like that's super cool, but I think
I think
there needs to be a discussion between player and DM.
But I think in
When you
D&D,
think
there's like
like
there's a really
it's
true thing.
It's like you're not gonna wait. People that get like hooked up on alignment, like it's like hard and fast rule, like you can't like step out of bounds. When it's like
Yeah.
people fuck around on their own. People say they believe one thing and then do another thing all the time. So it's like I don't know. It's not as
I think
it's not as an ironclad rule as you think.
arguing about a player's morality is pointless. I think.
For sure, but I do think that there's like a true sense of like good and evil in D&D, like meaning that like
There is.
there is a very real hell and there's a very real abyss and there's a really real Mount Celestia and shit like that. So like, okay, if you run into an empire that is enslaving people, guess what? They're bad. Like that's fairly obvious. You don't have to weigh out like, well, they did some really good. Like, no, they're fucking evil and we should fucking destroy them. Like that's. I kind of like that cut and dry
It's like
element.
set in place morality. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
if you're doing a campaign like that, you just talk to your players beforehand, and you're just like, "I'm doing this. Everyone cool with it?" And if somebody says no, do a different one.
Also,
Yep,
I
exactly.
think it would be interesting though if you play something. If someone were to play a character that like is evil and stuff, like playing a character that they hate. Like I hate this motherfucker. Like this is a bad person. Like you try to play it well, but like you're trying to like play for their downfall. Or maybe you're trying to play for them to win and hope they get taken down. I don't know.
I think
That'd be interesting to play like someone that you hate. I don't know if that'd be fun. Maybe that isn't fun, but it'd be fresh, I guess.
I agree with like a lot of what people are saying too about like goblins and orcs. That always bothered me, and me and Branson always talked about like how stupid it is that like the go-to enemies in D&D is always like goblins and orcs, which like you can also play those races, and I think that's like really interesting to look at them that way.
No, like because
one thing I really like is
Tom Sawyer was like such a good character, and like
Yeah.
he became like more good over time.
Tom Sawyer was Branson's orc in the last one.
It was a strength-based orc ranger,
Half-orc.
Horizon
It
Walker.
was awesome.
Half
Yeah.
orc.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
mean, I always say
I don't like naturally evil races. What I recommend to like DMs and like world builders is like if you want like a tribe of like evil people like cannibals like shit, make them fucking humans. Like just make them like
Yeah.
freaky weird humans and it's going to be one more evocative to your players because they can relate to that more. They're going to be more complicated, like fighting the like it. I don't know. It's weird to me when you're like,
stat block. Take a stat block of a goblin, and just describe it as okay. Well, it's a blue. It's a 3 foot tall blue humanoid with like black eyes and a hole where its nose should be and no mouth, and just make up your own shit.
But also you could say like there's also something where you can be like, all right, in the early game, you're getting robbed, you know, like Mines of Phandelver. If someone want to change those goblins into shitty elves, that's totally fine. They're still trying to rob you and kill you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Not a big deal.
Like, what is...
like, what if you went into Phandelver or Phandalin, that town, and the goblin was serving you beer? Like, cool.
What if there was like,
what
if in a campaign, like, normally they were like goblins or something robbing you, but they changed it to like a bunch of nobles that were like bullying you. Like, oh, you fucking like, you're nothing to us. Give us what you have. Because they can. Like a bunch of drunk nobles, like out on a stroll or something. Like, that'd be funny. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And they feel fucking evil. It was
Instead of like
even more evil. Like, fuck you motherfuckers. Like,
man, the funny thing about that,
fucking like marauders, like you got a bunch of fucking creepy cannibal humans that are just in the woods, killing people and skinning them alive. Like that's one. It's more creepy and more relatable to people. I feel like everyone knows what an orc is, and they don't feel bad about just gutting them. But when you kill like a human tribe of people that have been doing terroristic acts, and then you find their children.
Well, I mean, like even like D&D, if they're committing like mass murder of like whatever race, you're like, that's kind of fucked up. Whoever's doing it, that's fucked up. Whoever it's happening to. Because
like there was that session, Branson. I think I missed out on it, but there was like the Minotaur people that you guys were like not wanting to kill, but like
they're like Minotaur people that are followers of fire giants.
It was in Storm King's Thunder, and like I remember you all having this like because you didn't want to genocide them, but they were like horrible like enslaved slavers basically.
Well, they were like that's a whole thing where you go to this area and you have to take care of the area, and it's all full of slavers. So we just started freeing slaves, and then we got to the part where we got to their little kids, and then Kratzy started killing the kids. He did a very grim like Wolverine thing, like they would have grown up to be slavers. And we're like, of course, fucking Kratzy did it.
Well, of course, Galvor did that.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
Galvor was chaotic neutral, man. He loved that shit.
I guess I'm excited about the changes that they're going to make to like the core books. I think those should have been done like right when I started playing Strahd, and they're like, everyone's like, "Can you eliminate these drunken people?"
I mean, I trust Wizards of the Coast. From everything I've read about them, like every book has periodically got better in tone. They really try hard. Huh?
You should work for them.
Yeah, doing what?
Writing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They really come to me and they're like, "Hey, we have an idea for a race of booger goblins. We need you to make that."
It'd be sick.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, Branson, Andrew.
Podcast.
E1 D&D supplemental source book.
No.
I already told Branson about that like last week. I said we should.
Exhausting. Can you imagine?
No, okay, not that idea, but I told Branson I wanted to do an episode, Joel, about D&D. Although I wanted to do it like making more fun of the D&D podcasts.
Like Critical Joel.
Yeah.
Not sessions, but talking about D&D.
Yeah.
And making
not
up
even
shit.
like Critical Role, but the ones that want to be Critical Role, but like
yeah. Joel, the ones that you've listened to and the ones you hate. Username Smith. The problem is DMs letting murder hobos get away with murder because I'm chaotic neutral, so my character would do. See, with that, what I think DM should do if that happens is like within like the next day is some NPC, some dude that's more powerful than this person shows up and just fucking shanks them.
You know, the true thing with chaotic neutral is that a lot of DMs are just they don't want to punish their players because like okay, every time people give really bad advice on that too, because I don't think that's the way to do it, because then they're just going to make a new character and it's like you're forcing them to play a certain way, right? And then there's no actual dialogue about, hey man, this sucks for everyone else, which is all you need to do. Like you're playing with a chaotic neutral guy that's just going around kind of fucking up everything for the rest of the party. Typically what happens is everybody's too much of a wimp to say anything, so he just keeps doing it. And then if the DM steps up and is like, well, I'm gonna just fucking don't play with the guy.
I think that
What
that's
I
when, like,
recommend is if like it's a party that's like doing like murder hobo stuff and you kind of want to dissuade that, fucking make them wanted. Everywhere they go, there's wanted posters where they're with their faces, like people have witnessed them.
Yeah, ruin their fucking
sheriffs going after them everywhere. Then
but
you're
I
gonna
think
have
also-
But then why are you gonna play if you're ruining their shit on purpose? Like,
But I
just
think
be like,
that-
hey, this sucks.
I don't think that's ruining. I think that's fun.
Because
I
like
think that-
Can't do
like,
adventure now.
the
Gotta
DM
figure
at
that
the
out.
party sometimes.
I think that a lot of that, like, if that was happening, because like I've played at tables where that has happened, where there's like one person who's trying to be like, not even in a cool way evil, just kind of overtly edgy evil, and like I've probably been guilty of that too, to be honest. And like, I think what it comes down to is not only the DM, because it is awkward to be like, no, this is my game, and like,
Yeah.
you know, you can't do what you want to do. But it comes to the party being like, dude, we can't trust you. Like, we,
Totally.
you know, it comes to like you being a player being like, all right,
It's
well,
an
that's
awkward
fucking weird.
cognitive
gotta take them out.
Like, you have to like everyone at the table knows like, okay, we want to play with you because you're here, obviously, but your character, it doesn't make sense for our characters to be interacting.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Or people,
Yeah, I like playing evil characters a lot.
Them
Like,
if
I
not
enjoy it.
I think it's the
But I
okay.
like-
There's two types of ways people get into that. The first one is new players who do the video game mentality. Like they play D&D like it's Skyrim. I do this. Okay, well I'm gonna punch him in the face. And then it's like,
Yeah.
well that sucks cuz now we have to this is supposed to be a whole
Fireball.
semi-realistic thing where you have a system of stuff in place, and now they're going to have to get the town guard, and then you're going to kick out of the thing. And before you know it, like everything that all the work you kind of put into it as a DM is pointless because this person was flippantly said do whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with like retconning and even talking to people and being like, listen, if you do that, there's a whole bunch of shit that's going to let's get on the same page about the type of game we want to play. It's kind of why I
Yeah.
don't like playing with new people, honestly. I don't like explaining anything to people.
You gotta talk about it.
Well, I also like I think I like when DMs like Branson would do it probably. Like if someone were new and they're just like, "Oh, I just smack them in the nose," like Branson would just straight up say, "You whiff," and he clocks you in the ear and say, "Don't try that again," and then you move on, something like that, you know? Like like they're just like, "Fuck you, don't fucking try that." Like I guess your people like I don't know. Easy stuff like that. There's ways to get around that, and then that person who tried that was like, "Whoa, sheesh, I shouldn't try that again." I guess.
There's like I always thought like the people that play D&D, right? The very first time players, you're going to be on a spectrum somewhere between like video game mentality and like theater kid. And the video game mentality is let's do the dungeon, let's fuck this guy up. There's a traitor on the road, let's rob him because he has some cool shit. Maybe he has some items, we can get some items, we can level up, we can do this. And then,
Loot.
and then the theater kid one is just really running around doing side quests.
Or they're
and
like, well,
staying in
theater,
the tavern.
I feel like the theater kids though are also like, I want to role play, while also I want to continue on the streamlined quest in my mind.
Well, I think the theater kid thing, the ultimate theater kid thing to me is when you've been sitting at a table in real life for an hour and a half and you haven't done anything and you are at a tavern. It's like my guy's like, I'm gonna go flirt with the barmaid. It's like this is fucking boring.
Yeah,
that's gay.
That's where I like don't. Man, exactly what you're saying. Like I don't really like the. When we first started playing Branson, we can admit that we were like some of the worst D&D players on earth.
I was
like,
very
so
video
bad.
gamey when I first started.
Same here. And like you have to find this balance of like my thing is like respect what the DM has prepared. Like, you know, it's not gonna be like me, like you know Malachi.
It's gonna be a more fun game.
Octavius and Mr. Creep build a boat and sail across the sea and say fuck you to like the whole place that you made.
Yeah,
it's like no, that's stupid. But at the same time, like. The fun thing about D&D or tabletop playing is like
you have freedom to do what you want.
You have freedom, so there's like a weird, like okay,
but
Branson
also
has these towns.
You can treat it in a way like a video game where you're like, oh, I want to do all the side quests before I advance in the main quest, because I do that in video games. Like I want to complete this area, and I want to see everything. I want to see what this game has to offer and all the details and the side quests and the characters.
But I think
it doesn't matter if they don't get much out of it, but like I kind of want to explore what the DM has to do while also staying on track. Like I don't want to like just not advance But try to do like a few things here and there.
Speaking personally as a DM, like the most favorite moments I have as a DM is when the players do something I totally could not even remotely predict, and something happens that's as a result of that. It just kind of there's something you couldn't have even possibly foreseen happening. And then that's where like the fun of D&D starts happening, in my opinion.
Agreed, 100%. 100%.
Like you also, as a DM, you have to play for your players. Me and Joel have a friend that he loves shopping and he loves riddles in D&D.
Watermelons for sale.
Well, like he's fun to play with, so give some riddles and some shopping. That's like
give them something. Give them what they want.
Yeah.
Everyone has
some items. Oh, what kind of steel is this? Where was this forged?
Oh well, I have a list. I just do a list for shopping because I get so exhausted by it.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to cut this off for tonight. I need to go get something to eat. So.
Yeah.
You guys good to end it here?
To eat. Everyone, keep donating to all the like bonds funds or whatever you think you should be donating to, or go out and protest, or don't give up on that.
Subscribe to Branson owns. He says don't do it, but give the man some money.
But for real, like I mean, that shit's still going on. Like we need to keep that up. So it's getting crazier, and I feel like it's going to continue.
We got
give Joel some.
Andrew, what day do you have? We'll talk about this. We got to figure out that one episode we were planning on doing for that.
Next Monday. I work Sunday, so I can't do this Sunday. I work Monday, or I'm off Monday, but I think I'm doing Trianon, so I don't know what time.
Are you doing the Keith Raniere?
Yeah,
Sick.
I think we're gonna do the Nexium episode. So anyway, I got to figure that out because I got to work all weekend too.
All right.
I work tomorrow night, and I'm off 3 days, so we'll do an episode this week, I guess. I don't know.
All right, sick. You guys,
good session. Okay, you down to stick around for a moment?
I am, yeah, totally.
Cool. Do that. Appreciate that.
We're signing off. Thanks everybody who watched.
Thank you, love you, miss you.
I'm gonna keep putting these up on YouTube because the Twitch deletes them after a while. But thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Thanks, chat. See y'all.
Bye.